And we're back here once again, another episode, the Iron Man podcast, episode 589. It's going to be another edition of
5
Monday Mayhem. Actually, it's Labor Day, and I don't know if anyone really celebrates this day at all, but I do celebrate my birthday, and my content creator anniversary is coming up very soon in October. So we'll see what I'm going to be doing for that. It'll be 9 years since I started on October 15th.
Oh, cool.
2015 is when I first started. Actually, so next year in October, it'll be a 10-year anniversary. That's crazy to think about, you know? Lots of highs, lots of lows. Met a lot of people. Don't talk to a lot of people anymore because they're just like really, really, really fucking retarded. And now I just am a clout chaser that sucks all the clout out of all of you guys, actually, because you're actually more bigger and more important than me, actually. You know, you guys give me clout, honestly. I also feel this. There is no podcast unless you guys are here because I can't do this alone. Actually, there's only one podcast I ever did alone, and that was with League. It was like a League of Legends off-season episode I did by myself. And that was only because I had enough there on my plate to talk about for the entire hour. It's the only show I ever did by myself. I can't do this alone. I would get too nervous, and I can't be entertaining enough by myself. Now, if it's pre-recorded video, it's obviously a lot different. That's just like 10, 20 minutes of me just like going hard at the screen. But yeah, there's no show if people aren't here because I just wouldn't do it. That's just not ever happening. You know, I'm not that
you can't be like you haven't tried like a solo stream, just bullshit.
I tried. I got too nervous and I deleted it. I literally went live, put up the screen, and just completely just fucking crumbled. It's just crazy. Actually just did. I tried. I did it. I think back when I met 1776, I tried it. I said, "You think it's a good idea?" She was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, I'll go do it. And then nope, completely failed. I was like, bro, I choked harder than Clarence did an 8 Mile. Holy shit, this is terrible. You know, it's also funny that Harrison Ford is now going to be fucking hell, Red Hulk, and he's telling Captain America in quotations, "Hey, you're not Captain, you're not Steve Rogers." What the fuck? No, he's not even Steve Rogers. That's Clarence. Keep in mind, guys, Clarence from 8 Mile is Captain America now. Let that sink in.
Anthony Mackie's a great actor, man. I really like Anthony Mackie.
Yeah,
she's a shit leftist, but he's a good actor.
It's just so weird how we have fucking.
He's not as hardcore as like Chris Evans and some of them.
No, but he's been making some comments lately.
I mean, they all do.
Yeah.
Twisted Metal.
He's from the water. Oh! They're filming season 2.
I know.
I saw it yesterday. They're filming. It was him and the chick from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They're filming season 2. Sorry, I didn't mean to geek out there.
Oh, that's fine. What's up, Scorpio? How you doing, man? I don't stream because I don't have a face for streaming. Actually, you don't even need a face for streaming. Dude, there's people that use like there's people that like VTube. Actually, if you
really
just
leave your camera off like Yellow Flash, but
yeah, you could just leave your camera off. You don't have to turn your camera on at all. You know, I only do it because I just like the way it looks on videos, where I can just, you know, people can see how hot and good looking I actually am.
The women's like him.
The women's love me. Speaking of women that love me, hi Chloe, how you doing? Yeah, I completely folded like a child. Like, and this is something that I've been not just like open about ever since, I don't know when it was in life. I didn't realize that I can't do everything by myself. I think every man goes through this at some point. If you need help with something, you just need help with something. You just have to kind of navigate the way that your help is, and you have to kind of, if you know you have a weakness in something, if you need help with it, just get help with it. Like, I know I'm not entertaining in a long form like this. I'm just not.
Have you tried being better at it?
No, yeah, I tried. I actually did. Didn't work.
Actually. I'm taking adult extension courses at my local community college on how to stream. So,
yeah.
Oh shit. What's up, Bat Sauce? How you doing, man? Scorpio says I watched him in some horrible time travel movie where he was an ambulance driver.
Synchronic? Yeah, Synchronic.
I've never seen it.
Me neither. I'm learning about it.
Yeah. Now. The last like driving ambulance movie that I saw was Ambulance. That was by Michael Bay.
Was that any good?
I've never seen that.
It kind of runs its course after the first hour. It's not a horrible movie. It's one of those like literally just turn your brain off movies. Actually, because there's a part where a character has surgery and you're just like, damn, that's just not how that works. Actually, that person's fucking dead.
I'm trying to look up the last and only ambulance movie I seen. It was with Nicolas Cage, and it was from like years
Bringing
ago.
Out the Dead.
Bringing Out the Dead, yeah.
where
That's
he
the
bangs
only-
Patricia Arquette.
Yeah. The one and only ambulance driver movie I've ever seen.
Of course, it's a New Orleans movie. Anthony Mackie. He makes a lot of his movies based in. I mean, he's from New Orleans, so
Well, that's cool.
yeah, that's why the LSU comment was mentioned in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Man, it's like I think Eminem has turned into a complete, D-bag, or maybe he always was. But one thing I did like when he was offered the starring role in Elysium, his stipulation, he was even willing to take a massive pay cut, was that they filmed in Detroit because Detroit needed the work and everything else.
Yeah.
And the director said absolutely not, even though that would have worked perfect for that movie. So he's like,
Would
nope.
you want to film there?
That's the thing, though. It's like, you want your cast and crew to be safe.
What are you talking about? Detroit is perfectly safe.
Yeah, right.
Dude, there was one time the LCS had its finals in Detroit, and I'm thinking to myself, like, people are like, oh, guys, you about to go there and get shot. Well, what the hell? The LCS finals in Detroit? You're out of your fucking mind if I'm ever going to that shit. We didn't even go to San Francisco when they had it at one point. You know how dangerous San Francisco is? I'm not going out there. You out of your mind? People say, you just don't got to go to the dangerous places. Well, no shit. There's crime that happens in the basic places.
So don't look at the city.
Yeah, it's like where that's all the fun is at. Crazy, What else ended up happening this week? No, nothing else ended up happening. Savage Dad's been coming back on Sundays. We did a basic episode last Sunday, and this Sunday that we just had passed, we reviewed Deadpool Wolverine WW3 issue number 2. Those reviews will be dropping very soon for you guys, but if you just want to go and watch the stream where we just talk about it long form, you can go and do that. What's everyone been doing? Emerald, how was your weekend? Because you've been doing nothing but taking care of your cat.
Relaxing for the most part, and now I'm kind of paying for it a little bit, and I'm in the middle of rushing to get a few things prepped up, so when I go back to work tomorrow, it's not as painful.
I know you'll joke about me being a Fed commie. He was Russian. He's Russian.
Did
you put off your work to the last minute and now you have to rush?
Well, no, this is more or less for me. This is to make my my first day back easier. So it's helping me in the long run. I could wait till Monday to do this at work, but then I'm going to be slammed with everything else. And I just don't want to do that.
Ooh. Chloe says, oh, damn, my internet stuttered at the perfect moment. Have you tried being better? Stutters. Thought MSK legit rage quit for a second. That's crazy. That would be crazy.
Totally. That never happens.
That never happened at all, honestly. You just a figment of your imagination that you should just honestly forget about. Nothing happened at all. It was literally just deja vu.
Rich, successful white men don't stutter.
Darnell, I'd explain why the Sync movie sucked, but I don't want to spoil. They really fumbled the bag down the stretch. Michael says, I spent my weekend with COVID. What the hell?
Oh,
that sucks.
Man, so many movies drop the ball at the end, man. It's so bad.
That's why when movies are really, really good, they get regarded as just great because it's so hard to get a really good third act in a lot of movies. Because it's that thing in storytelling where it's easy to start, but it's hard to finish kind of thing. It's always been a thing with storytelling.
Like sex.
Yeah, like I never had that problem, but other people have. The kitty made him late. Chloe, Drunken Emerald doesn't have sex like all of us. We're fucking virginless losers over here, actually.
Speak for yourself, but no, I'm not getting laid recently, so
I'm not getting laid at all. So you guys can join the fucking club, honestly.
That's not true. According to your pillow, I mean, it's pretty active.
Hey, my Tom King Batman trade paperbacks fuck me every day.
Have you just seen Big Mouth where Jason Matsukas gets his pillow pregnant? I was rewatching that the other day, and the joke of his pillow came to my head.
Yeah, that's the problem. This is why I always say it's even harder for animes to have really good endings, because animes are so long form most of the time that you could only imagine yourself the ending can't ever be satisfactory given how long they've actually went. That's why I'm already prepping my brain for the fact that I know that One Piece's ending is not going to be good because it's been running for like damn near 10, 15 plus years. The manga's been like 1,000 chapters. There's almost nothing he can do to satisfy all the fans One Piece has. Let's say Dragon Ball just ends at some point Like, what ending could Dragon Ball put up that's satisfactory for people? It's just not possible, you know?
Well, especially not now that Toriyama's gone. But
Yeah.
No, I think One Piece will just have to have that Sopranos ending. Like they're all just in the boat talking mid-sentence, black screen, and that's it.
I come to believe
I'm
that
kidding.
at that moment it
Don't
went
make that
dark.
face.
There was a bomb in the diner and they blew up.
Well, I think the creator said that he confirmed that the
Oh.
guy was there, an assassin. He did kill them.
Darnell, you're muted.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I couldn't hear anybody.
Can you hear me now?
Weird.
Now I can.
Hello.
What the heck?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That was weird as
Maybe he's fucking
Fuck,
with us. What if he's just secretly just fucking with us right there?
dude. I don't know what's been going on all week. Like weird shit's been. I can't fucking talk. I've been on streams since I got off work Friday through tonight. The whole 3-day weekend, just been stream after stream after fucking stream, and it's like I can't fucking talk. I'm tripping on my words. It's like I must have had like a million mini strokes all weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
So Iron's doing his honoring Chris Gore apparently with mini strokes.
Chloe says, I like cats. I like cats too. Cats are better than dogs by far.
Go fuck
That's
yourself.
a dicks.
You
That's
want to know what
Steve Love.
I would do both cats and dogs if my living situation
Clip
allowed
that.
it, but
Flip it.
unfortunately I can only have cats in my apartment because I live in such a small cramped quarters that
So no dead cats.
I just cannot it is not ideal for dogs.
I got to admit, yeah, it's a smaller place. It's way easier to have a cat. Wait, WC Iron, you can only fight the Nasquack by
Just randomly, I could have said nothing, and he just goes at me constantly. Like literally,
Yep.
Iron is like, "Hey, I have a personal problem here, but let's just make it about me." God, I just live rent free in you guys' heads. God, it's crazy at this point. Oh my goodness. I think Hypnotic put out a tweet. He was talking about like politics in video games and stuff like that, where people were going like, well, politics in game, and you guys have seen the arguments before and heard
I
them.
just saw it before we came on.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is something that I would kind of angle in this way when it comes to like anime. Anime has this really bad where like people that aren't into it see it and then project some of the most dumbest things possible, and then they project them so hard that they actually think the anime is doing that, when in reality it's not happening. It's just that people will do that with Dragon Ball Z is a big example with the whole Goku being a bad dad. It's just a bunch of fatherless losers who project that Goku's a bad dad because they have no fucking dad. Naruto has that a lot too. It's just, why do people do that a lot? Like, people understand like that these worlds that are in like animes and movies and television, you realize they're not real, right? So you projecting the way you would do something in a non-existent world is retarded because it doesn't exist. Okay? The way that world would function is completely different. Like people use the superhero argument, for example. Superheroes would function so much more differently for us in our world versus theirs, because there's multiple other superheroes in these worlds to balance out good and bad ones. Just be honest, in real life, we wouldn't have that. They'd probably be like one or two, and they'd probably fucking kill us all, for being completely honest here. You know? Like, that, it's just so weird how the people are like, well, Orochimaru is a pedophile. It's like, what are you talking about? You're just projecting those weirdest shit possible. Like,
well, it's just like heavy metal, just like they said in the past, heavy metal will lead people to become Satanists.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same stuff. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Like, I love how most of that shit has no message, but like you said, they're looking at it so hard, they're putting their own message in it. Like, it's just anime about fucking dudes fighting and like their shitty dads. That's all it is, dude.
Yeah. Sometimes, guys, it's just a duck.
One Punch Man is about a dude who just can kick everything's ass because he trained hard.
Yeah, the concept, that's why they sell. The concepts are so simple on the surface level. The average person could just look into it and go, okay, I can get into this. I just can't believe the amount of projection on anime people have. It's ridiculous. And you understand why it sells? People are like, I don't know why this sells so well. This is so stupid. Have you heard your own arguments about it? It's super, like, it's not that hard to understand. you know? Well, oh God, crazy day we're living in. Iron went on Matt Barr's stream and EVS was there.
Well, I just left because wife was like, hey, dinner's ready. So I'm like, oh shit.
Your wife made dinner?
Well,
crazy.
Yeah. And they were just it was just Matt and Jim at that point, kind of going back and forth. So I was like, all right, I'll peace out. And then I was still in the chat, and then fucking like minutes later, EVS just like, oh, son of a bitch.
Well, it's just so weird that all these guys do this. Keep in mind, we don't just talk about this stuff. I don't just talk about this stuff because I'm trying to like praise Eric or anything. I just find it so stupid and crazy. All this is over a comic book. Remember, keep in mind, I do this with any creator. If it was Eric, it'd be Gary, it'd be any of them. I would do it regardless of the person involved. I feel like it is so fucking stupid to go through this much just because a guy made a comic book with characters on a piece of paper. That's it. That's all that happened. Nothing else happened.
Because he's outselling them. He's outselling EVS.
Well, no, that's all. No, that's true. I don't disagree with that. But it's just because factor at the basic. That's the most basic level of conception. Okay, this is all over a guy making a comic book with characters on paper, and it's sold to people that liked it. That's it. There's nothing else really. But people have made it out to be like, oh, you know what's crazy? When I was walking home, I told you guys I messed up getting that Uber because of my own problem, my own mistake I did. Dollar General, which is like 20 feet up the street, had a clearance event. I wonder if people have a problem with clearance sales. I imagine you couldn't ever shop at a Dollar General. They don't ever shop at a 99-cent store. You know what's crazy? That Cinnamon Toast Crunch box of cereal you bought at Walmart for $6, you people know that 99-cent stores sell that for like $1, right? Yeah, gee, might as well go outside and start boycotting them. Boycott 99-cent store. You liquidated my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, fuck is wrong with half of you stupid retards?
All everything goes on sale eventually. I mean, unless it's something in extremely limited quantity, which that was never even alluded to. There were certain items that he says will not be reprinted, and that still holds true. But everywhere is going to have a sale eventually.
I agree.
Like, do you want to buy the new game as soon as it comes out and pay $60, $70, or wait 6 months and get it for $20?
You can just wait about like you said, about 6 to 8 months.
Year.
They put out a game of year edition. They put out the DLCs with the app, because that's what would sell people. What actually sells them is that later on, when you get that game that you waited to pay like $20 for, you get the DLCs. What about those people that the people that bought the DLCs when the game is in its lifespan? They're not going to be like, damn, those people now can get to play the DLC. No, you bought it when it came out because you want to be in that moment where you can buy it and play it. A lot of people, this is what happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. You guys play trading cards before. Trading card people do this a lot too, where they think because they're a broke, pathetic, worthless, fat bum, they think that everyone else is some sort of like worthless, pathetic, fat bum. And it's like, dude, you know that is applicable just to you, right? You just because you have bad money issues does not mean I have money issues, okay? It's such a narrow-minded worldview. It's like Power Rangers. Power Rangers does it too. People that watch Mighty Morphin think that everyone else on this planet didn't watch it after that. Everyone just died after Mighty Morphin. They just stopped. Everybody. We all just like stopped watching television after Mighty Morphin, the first season's ending.
Y'all did?
Damn. I thought you guys did. Crazy. It's actually insane. Like, what a horrible, narrow-minded worldview you have. Because you're a broke fat fuck. That means I'm a broke. What the hell is that? It's crazy. You know? Some people just got it. This is what I was saying back in my day. Some people just got it like that. Some people just got bread. This is how it works. You know? Now, if you want to get to that point where you have that, you work for that. Where you could just spend money when things come up. You know? Like, I don't know how else to explain this other than you're talking to some, like, you're mostly talking to artists. I'm not trying to be mean here, but artists are just like lazy, fat, retarded weirdos. I don't know anything about life at all. All they do is draw little gay pictures on a fucking piece of paper, and they think that they know about life at all. Artists are just weird people. I'm sorry. Like, most of them are just like cringy beyond belief. You talk to them about life at all, and your brain just like, dude, what are you talking about? You live at home with your mom? Look, inflation's not that bad. I don't know why people are backing books. Have you looked at the planet? Have you literally looked at where you live? Are you stupid? Are you like cognitively retarded? That's why artists are stupid. No wonder why people can fuck them over. They don't know anything. Oh, I can draw over 8 hours. Shut up. What do you fucking know about working? Shut up.
What are you talking about? I have an art degree from a prestigious college. It means I know art. I'm going to spend the rest of my life paying off this art degree, but hey, maybe eventually
be better than an art degree, a cooking degree, where you could get hired as a chef and you actually make some good money. That's more worthwhile than being an artist.
Dude, you could get a cooking degree and get a job with a fucking school board as like a supervisor over the whole school board.
Am I the only one having a hard time following the whole trail of this conversation?
No, I get where he's going. I get where he's because I kind of get that way too. Whenever people start talking about jobs, because I get on a rant too. Because there's a ton of jobs, like the job I just mentioned about with the school board. I am qualified for a job I applied for that was like not on the school board, but like running transportation for the school board. The only thing I didn't have was a degree, and they wouldn't even interview me because I said, "So I can have a degree in anything?" Well, yeah, any degree. So I got 14 years with law enforcement. That's not good enough. Well, no, you need a degree. Why though? Nobody can tell me why.
Degrees are like the auto default. It's like some sort of like discipline thing. It basically just tells them, I guess, from the people that I've talked to, it basically shows that you had discipline enough to complete something. But in your case, I have how does 14 years?
Yeah,
people like it's like this thing in the detractors' brains. It's not clicking. Somebody is just not flipping the switch. Like they don't understand collector's market. Apparently, they don't understand reprints. That never happened. Keep in mind what you said earlier. Reprints of something that never happened.
You're talking about the artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Artists are just so stupid. Have you actually talked to artists? Not the ones that I've talked to, because when I talk to a streamer are usually like the most bearable ones you can have conversations with. I'm talking about the artists. Musicians have this too. A lot of people have that, where they think because they're like talented and drawing peak picture, drawing some fucking character, that means that they're just like the absolute knowledgeable person on how like life is structured, and it's like that's crazy. Man, bend me over and fuck me twice, actually. Here, I'll just bring it up right here.
Yikes.
Hey, this is how it goes. MSK has a small point. I always have a point because I'm a fucking genius. I'm kidding. Thank you, Mike. Has bad news. What's up, man? Artists are weird people, whether they make physical or they're all just mentally, socially retarded weirdos. Like, I know people have had those artist friends in their life. They're all just socially inept dumb fucks.
I mean, yeah, some artists are pretty fucking weird. I'll give you that. Some
but their opinions are terrible.
They're pretentious.
They're like, it's so hard sitting here drawing this character in my air conditioning room on this piece of paper. Oh, fuck off. Oh, shut up. Shut the hell up. Fucking loser. What the hell? I guarantee you, if we put our minds to it, we could probably do it. The reason why I don't do it is because I don't care about doing it. That's the thing. I really just don't give a fuck.
I mean, you gotta have talent, and you gotta have.
I don't have none of that.
Or wait a minute, the discipline. Woo! I don't really. I've known better artists that have no art degree than ones that do. Like some of the best artists I know are self-taught. They got good by practice.
And sometimes they never learn how to draw feet.
Yeah. Oh, you talk about Liefeld. Dude, I will go to my grave defending Liefeld's art. I think Liefeld's art's fucking great.
Or chests.
It defined the 90s.
Like, I want people to keep in mind some of these artists that don't even work for Marvel and DC. What do people think happens with artists that work for Marvel and DC? Granted, I know people don't like these companies as much anymore because of like stuff they've done. You have to do your work on a timely fashion to get it done because the books have to get printed and they have to get shipped to the stores. Okay, so what does that mean? That means in a work structure, you have to do a good job on time, get it done, and then you obviously pass your work down to the person that does the next job. I'm not sure if you do the lettering or the illustrating first. It doesn't really fucking matter what I'm saying because it all goes in the same thing anyway.
Right.
Like earlier this year, when it comes to like some of these EVS people, they genuinely think that you could just like take as long as you want to do something, and then people will still somewhat care for you. That doesn't happen in the real world. If you are late to a job consistently, either you're going to get less and less hours, so just take the schedule, or you're just gone. Like, do that in real life. Go apply for a job and show up whenever you want to. Just try it. Just try it. I just want to see how funny it would actually come out to.
Yeah, I mean, make a video about the union. See if anyone watches it. I mean, it's been 3 weeks.
That's true. I should do that. God, man. Dude, my day was great. My day was great, honestly. Outside of the, mess up that I had. Give me one second. I'm just trying to bring up something really quickly. Hi, Selena.
Hi. How are you?
I'm just alive in black.
Yeah, man, that's how a lot of
Hi,
tattoo
Gunner.
artists are. They just draw, and that's what they're told. I know a lot of tattoo artists, and I've asked, hey, I'm not interested in getting into it. I'm interested in just knowing how you did it. Like, man, I talk to artists, they tell me just draw. Make your books of portfolios and bring them with you.
Yeah. And some artists believe that just because they draw, that somehow just entitles them to people's money. And it's like, that's not how that even works. Like,
no.
Hey, what level of concept are you even talking about, you weirdo? Like, you're talking about like two different things, actually. All right, give me 1 second. Horsemen should be dropping for the Rippaverse very, very soon.
When I went to art school, there was a bunch of dudes that thought that. Like, they thought their homework was worth money. And they would try and go sell it to like coffee shops and other shit like that. And they like would get pissed off that people wouldn't buy their shit. I'm like, dude, it's fucking homework in art school. Even if it was something really good, you want $6,000 for this shit. You want $1,500 for this. It's a fucking painting.
So this thing, it only makes sense if they've actually put a name out there for themselves. People have no name to themselves, acting as if like they're owed to me because they drew a picture. Like, bro, what the hell are we doing here?
I know WZ. He keeps telling me every time we ask him when we're doing, he tells me, like, he gives me another date.
Okay, I promise we're gonna be doing it this week. I am putting my foot down.
No, but look.
We're getting it done. I don't care. I'm gonna butt fuck. I'm butt fucking my wife tonight, and
I'm fine waiting, dude. For real, like, I don't want you to burn out.
We're gonna be doing it so hard that I'm gonna have my eyes roll back like a slot machine. Yes. Gosh. Holy shit. All right. So here we go. Here. Some people said, Eric said this was going to get reprinted. No, this never was. Here, I'll just show you right now. This is a mass print cover. Okay. This is going to even said it on the original website. I'm pretty sure it says it here somewhere. I just can't find it. I'm just too fucking lazy. This is a mass print that is the mass printed comic that is supposed to sell to people that didn't buy when it dropped and could just buy whenever they want to. Okay. All of us have this cover. I have the original ISOM #1 cover A. That's the one that I bought. I have that one too, but I have this one as a readable copy because, reasons, obviously. So this will get reprinted. Now, if you invested in this and you put money into this thinking that, keep in mind what I just said there. This is a mass print. This is going to get reprinted. Why would it not? This is the cover that everyone has. Yeah. The thing with collecting is that there's no exclusivity to it, okay? That's what collecting is. There's exclusive shit you have that is scarce that nobody else has. This is not exclusive. All of us have this. So why would you invest into this? You're stupid. You're just retarded if you did that. Like, I don't even, like, who cares? Fuck you. You're dumb. You deserve to lose money. Your mom deserves to fucking cut off your cell phone bill talking about some gay shit like that. Like, how stupid are you? This book, this is the mass print. It says it on the fine print of the website. Oh, the older one it did. This is the mass print. This cover will be reprinted. Oh, I'll just put like $500 down to it, dog. Bruh. Holy shit. Holy shit. People are just so dumb. Hi, Thor. He's just on the floor.
He's on the couch.
Why do you let him on your couch?
Why not?
Wouldn't you put like fur on your couch too?
Yeah, it's fucking everywhere, dude. Frenchie's
Oh my God.
shed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't really have animals. It's not that I'm allergic to fur. They just do it. It's just too much. And you gotta like shave them and shit. You gotta groom them, and it's like just
shave them. You can't shave Frenchies.
Why not?
Yeah, you can brush them.
Brush Thor.
Yeah.
There's butters.
As I keep saying, the real money will be in the CGCs. Yes, the CGCs is somewhat what of that. That would be what you would put your money into. But the thing is, people are buying this stuff for collectibles and aren't even reading it. So I hate life. Life has been so fun. I'm never chilling out. I'm on a roll tonight.
Well, in all fairness to MSK, I understand the whole point of having to brush out an animal. That does take time. I mean, it takes a lot of time to take care of an animal like that. But for MSK, I mean, the time needed to mount the TV is less than taking care of an animal. So that's hasn't occurred yet. So of course, no animal is going to be involved yet.
I mounted my TV. You just can't see it. It's a figment of your imagination.
Oh, you finally put the green screen up?
No, I just lied for no reason whatsoever, just to lie. No, I want to put it up when I get a TV stand. I don't have a TV stand, so I'm gonna get one of them and then do it. But until
you
then,
got a book. Why not just put it on the bookshelf right there?
I don't know.
The legs may be too wide for the bookshelf.
No, well, no, that foundation at the top needs to be screwed in. I don't have any. What's that called? Screwdriver. I don't have any
anchors. You don't have a screwdriver?
No.
What kind of man doesn't have a screwdriver?
You need to put up you need to create an Amazon wish list and link it to your
right
YouTube.
Phillips head, flathead, or fuck it. Just get
I literally have like 7 sets. I'll send you a fucking set.
No. Like the foundation of the top, it's a little wobbly. I say hit a screwdriver and just screw the screws in. Oh, I can get a screwdriver.
I have 7
so you need to
sets of screwdrivers. I will send you a fucking set.
A screwdriver is the least of his problem. Yeah, I was screwing my wife last night. No, you guys literally led me to it. Easy joke. Holy shit. MSK doesn't have a screwdriver. It's official. I am more of a man. That sounds kind of hot though.
Yeah,
honestly. Maybe you can just bend me over and peg me if you want to.
Like that.
Holy fuck.
A chick on TikTok who talked to the country accent, built the house.
Oh yeah.
What happened to that? Is that the same girl, the Hannah one, where she like gets catfishes out of a river or some shit?
Yep.
Yeah. That they were going crazy for her a few months back.
Yep.
Yeah, she just fell off a cliff. No one talks about her anymore. Just like that Hawk Tool girl.
15 minutes of fame, bud. 15
minutes of fame for these e-thoughts. Or to be fair, the Hannah girl actually was pretty attractive. I would definitely put my face in her.
The Hawk
Tool girl, I wouldn't call her an e-thought. I mean, it was just her doing doing shit.
Yeah, I have to give it to her though, because she's actually signed up to try to save or try to find the killer of that bulldog here, Reba. Yeah, she raised money to try and find out who the fucker is. So good for her.
Yeah, all right.
That story broke my heart.
Yeah, the Hawk Tool girl's still kind of doing. She's still kind of famous. She hooked up with Matt Rife last week. She went to
really?
Like she was on a podcast, and the comedian host called Matt Rife in the middle of the show, and he invited her out, and they've been seen together a lot of places lately. So
she probably blew him, like all girls do. You give a girl enough money, they just blow you. Because
dude's hot, man.
What, dude? You go on any interview with girls, they'll be like, "What's the number one attractive thing about you to guys? Money." Girls just get on their knees for dudes with money. It's crazy.
She was very smart for 15 minutes. She saved money, put money aside, and she's donating animal shelters. Yeah.
I think. Good Lord, man. Hey, and then, like, man, there was this one clip I saw where people know the No Jumper podcast with the guy who I forgot his name. Good Lord, it's the couple where they fuck a girl together in a threesome and then they interview for the podcast. I only watch for research purposes, obviously, but.
Obviously, and then it also have the zoom window in, so you can zoom in on certain places. And
that's a fucking podcast.
Yeah, the No Jumper pod. He does it. I forgot the dude's name. Holy crap! But he does it with his porn star wife. They just have threesomes, and then they just interview the girl. One of them I followed on Twitter because it was, she was looking pretty good. I had to see what it do. She was looking great, honestly. Holy fuck. Jeez. But yeah, imagine if you had a wife and you got to bang a different girl throughout the week and then interview that girl. Hey, how big was my husband's dick and how did you like it inside of you?
I mean, different strokes. Whatever works for them.
Adam 22 and Lena the plug. Yeah, it was those two actually. Why is it a podcast? I'll be honest here. It's pretty entertaining. The stuff that you wouldn't think you'd find entertaining, though, is actually pretty entertaining. I just enjoy entertaining delusion with people. Actually, no. They don't really do the threesome with two dudes and the girl. They mostly do 2 girls guy. They did one with 2 dudes and a guy. They did a reality show for the love of Lena, where she had like 9 guys line up in like episode 1, and they all like showed their dicks off to Adam 22 and Lena. And then they eventually settled on this black guy with like a
shit are you watching, man?
Let's move on.
And then they settled on a black guy with a 10-inch dick to pound her like the good little slut she is.
Let's move on.
You guys didn't watch?
Oh wait, Lena. Is it that Lena the plug that everybody was talking about a few months ago with the black guy and everything?
Yeah. So like Adam
God.
let her get pounded out by a black guy that has probably like an 11-inch dick. Yeah. Jason, black guy's name.
I have. It's just
the black guy's name was Jason Love. I just can't make this shit. I can't make this shit up.
It's just late and I'm in a lot of pain, so I'm about to take my medicine. So let's just move on to the next topic.
Oh God, Darnell, you've heard worse from this man. Darnell, believe it or not, what's happening? I'm just saying. Hey. If any of the girls here did porn, I would not watch out of pure just obligation not to, because you're probably not good at it. I could almost just tell you.
I have $1 million of land to sell you in the Atlantic.
Like I'm not watching that. I'm not watching some chick just put out some amateur porn. Amateur porn is actually pretty fire, but chicks that we know, nope, you trash. I'm just hypothetically speaking, this never's gonna happen.
I actually went to school with a chick who did a video with a big production company, and when she came back, people don't let her forget it, and she moved back here, and people still remind her about it. And she gets pissed off.
MSK suck. Just kidding. What's up, Big Girl? How you doing, man? I never suck. I only sucked off my wife last night. Wait, it's lick my wife. I don't even fucking know. I'm a fucking virginless loser who sits in his basement all day talking to you guys on podcasts. You clout chasing fucks. All right. But I'll have to ask Iron, why are you afraid of EVS? And why did he destroy you?
Oh, I'm afraid of EVS. We can pull up the shit right now because you didn't watch it last time.
I'm not watching it at all.
I haven't watched it, but I know you got destroyed. Bullshit.
I'm trash talking. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're trash talking the wrong person.
I call EVS fat retarded every day. They just no amount of them to stop doing that.
He did not destroy EVS.
Okay, when EVS was in your chat and said, "Oh, send me the link," you didn't send him the link.
We're doing.
I was half awake with no fucking pants on, just shitting in his fucking on trolling in his chat, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know," because they were EFAPing one of mine and Mr. Burger's videos.
I'm not sending that fat fuck a link to my show.
He's like, "Come on here, pussy. Come on here." And I showed the fuck up. I went, put pants on, brushed my ugly hair.
This is why I didn't do it, because he is so beyond disingenuous and retarded. You are literally rabbling with a deranged person. Even if you brought a factual statement to him, he would not believe it.
Well, okay.
Hearing him on Matt Barrs today, it was all like, "Well, Matt, you have a head injury because I was told you have a head injury, so you have a head injury."
You just said something that's making. I have to ask you this question. There was no point because he's whatever you just said. Then why engage with him or his followers on fucking Twitter?
I find
it fun. You won't talk to him on stream. Why are you engaging with him on Twitter?
Man up.
Fuck them,
because
dude.
He is mentally deranged, and the conversation is pointless.
There's no point in engaging with these people on Twitter because it's pointless talking to them too.
Not really, because I can make.
No, you can't.
I can easily make videos out of these people and laugh at them. That's the
point.
Why? It's fun.
You can make a video of him and laugh at him.
I am doing that.
And who was that guy, Nick something, that other Nick McDouchebag or whatever his name is, Nicholas. He was on there too. And I came back on just to show fucking receipts because he's trying to say they're lying about mint salad. He talks like fucking Jimmy Stewart. With throat cancer.
Episode were you on?
Talking about mint salad.
Sound like RFK.
So I come back on. I'm like, all right, yeah, right. It's like, no, here is them promoting their piss porn content. This is what they sell. They're not ashamed of it. This is what they do.
He reminds me of my boss, and I don't care for her at all or like her.
Ricada.
I'm not talking to him. I cannot reason with people like that. I hate engaging in conversation with people. There's things that I have limits for. Talking to someone like that is worthless. At least if you talk to someone who disagrees with you, at least you go your separate ways. He's just a person where it's something about reasoning. It's a worthless conversation because he's not listening. It doesn't matter.
So are his fans. They're not listening to anything you fucking type. They don't care what you say. They don't care if you're logical. Stop engaging with them.
God.
No, you present them with evidence and they call you ugly.
Correct. Yep. Bring his ass on the fucking show.
I'd rather slit my throat.
Bring him on the fucking show, man.
Never. That's never happening. I'd rather actually get.
No, I'm just saying. You made the comment that I got destroyed by EVS, so I had to dude. He called me out. I went on, and I think it went fine. I was mainly just laughing at him, and he called me.
Ready to come on.
Why are you laughing at me, you imbecile?
It was crazy. I was ready to come on, and then I said we could just talk about some chill shit, and he was like, "No, you're not coming on to promote." I'm like, "I don't need to promote with you, you fucking lazy heroin addict. What the hell?"
Promote what? EVS said you?
No,
you're talking about.
Yeah, he thought I was coming on there to what's that word? Shill what I was gonna do. Like shilling what? I don't need anything from this fucking loser.
Are you talking about Ricada?
Yeah, I don't need anything from that guy. I told him you said something stupid.
Yeah, see, I thought you guys were gonna actually throw down, and you were gonna.
I was ready before. I was all ready.
This was before the whole he got exposed for being a.
Which episode were you on?
Were
you on a month ago?
Oh, I've got it.
Did he delete that one? Let me see. Yellow Flash is an idiot. Let's eat up.
Dude, you have to go through a bunch. How many streams a day he does instead of making comic books because he doesn't want to be a comic book creator anymore. He wants to be a YouTuber, just like the ones he shits on all the time for talking about, pop culture because he thinks they don't have. They're not creative, so they have no right to talk about these things. No, they have a bigger audience and you used to be friends with them until they surpassed you. That's his biggest problem. Anytime anybody gets ahead of him, he gets fucking butthurt.
Which one were you on? I'm going to find it. I'm not going to go over the actual video. I just want to just read the comments. The comments are gold, probably. Probably just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them.
Oh, it's just hundreds of shitting on me, calling me having a receded hairline. Saying my wife cheats on me, all kinds of, because they couldn't talk about the things I was saying.
Of course they didn't. Of course not. Of course not. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Well, before I find that, what else is everyone watching? Because I finished. What's the thing I watched? Last thing I watched was Alien Romulus. That's the last thing I watched.
I'm watching Family Guy. I'm like, season 18.
Oh, did you like Romulus?
I liked it. I thought it was good.
I liked it.
I understand the problems that it has. Like the issues are pretty glaring for what they are, but I don't think the issues are enough to bog the movie down. That's my problem with movie discourse is that people look at very small, the problems are not big. They're like problem. They're like a medium-sized problem, but then people will overblow a medium-sized problem and make out to be the whole entire thing is bad. When it's dude, if you're rating the movie out of 10, I don't think the characters are really that strong. And I agree that there's some stuff there. There's other stuff that I said it later on. I think in the spoiler review that I said these things, but that would knock it down from probably it would put like a 7 or an 8.
I think biggest problem, it was a derivative story from the previous Aliens movies. That's obvious. The characters I actually liked, and I didn't think I would because I'm sick to death of all these fucking young kid Zoomers being the main stars of everything, especially when it's a sequel or a remake of something we've already had, like an existing franchise. It's it's the A-Team, but they're kids. That hasn't happened yet, but it fucking could. But actually I ended up the main character, the girl, she did a good job. I liked her just fine. The kid playing the android stole the fucking movie because he did 2 roles very, very well. They were separate, but enough of the same, which is really hard to do if you're trying to pull that off in a way that works. And that kid did it. He did unfortunately get the worst line of the movie where, the rehashing of "get away from her, you bitch." So he just said the Ripley line, but Simple jacked it. That needs to be whoever decided to keep that in the fucking movie needs to be just scolded.
Like, I think the main female character is strong.
Yeah.
I think the guy, Andy, was a strong actor. But the black guy, between Andy was
Andy was the best. Andy stole the fucking movie.
Andy's my favorite.
Yeah.
The other characters were just weirdly not.
They were there to die.
And yeah,
you knew they were
there. Character. Yeah, but I think. That was what I mentioned in the spoiler review. Oh my god, I understood what Fede Alvarez. What's his name? Fede Alvarez was doing.
Yeah,
but I feel like if you're gonna do this, you need to have a bigger cast. I feel like the reason why people had problems is because not only is the cast small, they're not really interesting. They need a bigger cast for this, because if you have this big, giant, massive machine, wouldn't it be cool to have a bunch of these people just getting picked off one by one by this brand new alien that came alive? You know, there's no real actual creative kills in the movie. It's just like
I can agree with that.
There's so few of them. Like, there's so few kills because there's such a smaller cast. You know,
I liked the dickhead Irish kid too. I thought, I liked him a lot. I was hoping he would end up being the secondary main survivor and not her boyfriend, because he was more interesting. They developed up a backstory for him. Mm-hmm. His mother was left to die by the artificials or the synths, whatever they want to call them. I can't remember. And then his death was it's kind of cool. We hadn't seen a really gruesome acid death like that before. But I mean, for the most, and who said it? Mike has bad knees. The pregnant chick was the worst. And the dumb bitch injecting herself full of that shit. It's like, you were already there. Just go get in the pod, you dumbass. Now you got a baby that's going to eat you. Congratulations. Now, the best thing about it was the conventional effects and makeup. They used very minimal CG. They used miniatures and they used conventional effects and they used makeup. The baby at the end, that's an actual 7-8 foot tall, a giant, basically a guy with giantism in prosthetics.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's his fucking face too. He just happens to look just enough like CGI,
though, actually.
No,
when I first saw it,
he was.
Yeah, no, that's a real guy. That's a
real motherfucker. Everything is tangible. That I loved. And you stack it up against all the other Alien movies. You're gonna put this above fucking 3, above Resurrection with the pumpkin head baby that was the worst. That one had some good scenes and a great cast, but they didn't do anything with them. There were a lot of elements of Resurrection that I liked, but this one was better.
Because the only Alien movies I've ever seen was the first two, AVP and parts of Requiem, because I fell asleep on it when I was at a friend's house.
Yeah.
Parts of Prometheus, I fell asleep at a friend's house. Covenant,
they're boring. That's why you fell asleep.
Covenant, Prometheus and
Requiem are boring as fuck.
And then I saw this one. So and just I don't know. It's I feel like if a movie like this can't satisfy people, then I think nothing can, honestly. But I also like that he played with the different ways to show the alien. I feel like he did this thing where he wanted to like show don't tell, kind of have it mysteriously in the background hunting them, like in like Jaws, actually, which I thought was pretty cool. It's just he went for a weird balance of the alien that I thought was interesting. I just think that the movie needed just a little bit more alien, a little bit more creative kills. A bigger cast would have helped out. And the ending is just weird. The ending is just, it's like, it feels so stretched, that last part. It's just like, man, this movie's already over. We can just go home now. But no, the bitch just had to inject herself because there was that little scene when he was telling them about how the alien worked, about the experiment they did with that serum. And then it shows you the rat that they injected the serum with. He said it was fine and it actually repaired the injured rat. No, it turns out that it didn't, and it actually killed it, and it made a rat xenomorph.
So wait, she purposely gave herself an alien injection?
So the antidote was supposed to basically, like, I guess you could heal her, but
so she was sick.
That's what she was led to believe, though. That's what they were told, actually. But there's a scene right after they leave. They don't see it on the VHS tape where the rat that they thought they experimented on and it worked, it actually didn't. So it's like one of those things where the audience knows, but the characters don't know, kind of thing, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the guy. I forgot the guy that everyone was complaining about. I mean, I didn't like when they did this in the Flash, the whole Christopher Reeves thing. I don't feel like that character needed to really be that. That didn't have to be a legacy character. That could have been any character.
You're talking about how they used the likeness of
yeah.
What's his
they
name?
Didn't need
What's
to
that
do
actor's name?
Who?
No, they were doing it for basically
Henriksen?
the member berries.
Yeah.
Ian Holm.
Yeah, Ian Holm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a little jarring, but it worked. I mean, it was
I still
just
feel like you needed it for that scene, though. You could just because all he's doing is just info dumping what the alien was and how that big giant machine that they were working on got there. You know,
I would have rather they used Lance Hendrickson, who played in Aliens, because he's still alive and he could have just played the part. And they could have just de-aged him to look like he looked in Aliens. Yeah, and it would have made sense because, of course, they've have multiple versions of this same, the same unit.
I mean, he's stupid old. He might not have been able to do anything.
Yeah, and they I think what they really wanted, they wanted this one to be tied into Alien as much as possible, and that's why they did it.
Do you feel like the movie should have been what the guy Ian Holm talked about, where it was the researchers that were researching the alien that was in the previous movie, because it's an between the two, and then something went wrong. They put them all away, but alien ended up killing most of them. Do you feel like the movie should have been centered on the researchers and having that happen, or you liked what you got with these characters?
I liked what I got. Now it's set up to do, I think, the direction they're going to go, because it's definitely going to it made enough money to get greenlit for a sequel. I think that instead of doing a
sequel,
they're gonna do a prequel, and they're gonna show everything you just talked about in the next movie.
And another prequel?
That'd be my guess. Yeah.
Another prequel sequel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh Lord. Yep. We're going down this rabbit hole.
I will fucking drop money. I guarantee that's where they're heading, if they're gonna keep going with the same thing.
Another movie.
It's a good standalone movie, though, and stack it up against the other Alien movies. I think it holds up just as well, if not better, than a lot of the sequels we've got. Is it as good as Alien or Aliens? No.
That's hard to beat.
That's just a hard no. Yeah.
No,
I mean, is that ever going to be possible? No. Fucking Ridley Scott couldn't even do that with Prometheus and Covenant.
Yeah, like there's nothing worse than boring. Covenant, that dog shit ass movie revealing the backstory of the alien. Basically, is a fucking robot. Remember, they're mostly, people say they're like half and half. They're really not half and half. They're mostly robot. A robot feeling emotions. Girl rejected him. He kills her, harvests her eggs, so she's the first queen, and then he disperses this shit onto a planet. That's nothing worse than that. That is stupid. It's so stupid. There's nothing worse than that ever. That is the dumbest thing. Some things are just better left untold. And if you're gonna do a backstory on the alien, why is it because some dude, a robot man, couldn't find love? That's dumb,
man. That's retarded. I get so sick of everything needing a fucking origin or an explanation. No, not everything needs to be explained. Some things are better without a fucking origin. The origin of Wolverine ruined Wolverine. The whole James Howlett thing, fuck off with all that. It was better when he didn't know, and neither did we. That made mysterious
fucking Joker
intrigue. Joker's another one. He cannot have an origin. It doesn't work if he does. Not a definitive one.
I don't think it was definitive because he's crazy.
It's not supposed to be. Yeah. But they've retconned and done everything from Killing Joke. Then they went into he's like almost like Loki. He's a demon that possesses people. That's why he's died. Every time that you think he's died, he actually has. That was one thing they did. Mm-hmm. Then they did 3 Jokers, which on its own, as long as you don't consider that story canon, but unfortunately it is, it's decent. It's got some good, some decent parts to it. But no, Joker doesn't need, not everything needs an origin. The alien and the space jockeys and everything else, the engineers,
not knowing their origin made them.
None of them need an origin. Exactly.
Made them scary as fuck.
But the problem with that's the good thing that Killing Joke did in the book was that he even told, because you're led to believe in the book that that's actually what happened to him. I do believe the part where he fell into the vat of chemicals happened because his face looks like that. Remember what he said? He just prefers this story. If I prefer an origin story, I would prefer multiple choice. But at the end of Joker, he's in an insane asylum. He's just telling us what he thinks happened to him. What could have happened to him is just could been like he's been a murderer the entire time. That's.
Oh, are you talking about the movie Joker?
Yeah. That happens. That's the point of the book, though. You know.
Yeah. Well, that is, you can consider that Joker, like, he's loosely based on the comic book character. That is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And I love that movie, but
I think the movie was good. There's just unnecessary parts in it. I don't know why they had it. I don't know why they hated
Joker.
I don't get it.
My main reason for hating it, and this is my own personal fault, I can't stand Phoenix. I cannot
Joaquin Phoenix
him at all.
You don't like River Phoenix?
River Phoenix is awesome. He died.
Is it because of who he is personally? I mean, he is
that, and just how he's like so fucking pretentious in interviews and shit. And he's like, I don't know. I can't stand him. He's so, and it started with Gladiator.
That's Ridley Scott, I think, right?
That was, but
he's talking about the actor. Joaquin Phoenix is in Gladiator.
Yeah.
I like a lot of his movies.
I can't fucking stand him. And then this next one, they're completely changing Harley Quinn. She's a fucking fellow inmate. And that's like, no. She don't even have
these are just
all of this shit, but
they're loosely borrowing like names of characters and this and that. It's not really, I mean, you're not supposed to hold it as, this is the Joker. It's its own thing.
I can't stand Lady Gaga either. I
can't stand. That's why I'm really not that excited about this movie, because I cannot fucking stand. I'll admit, I like the Star Is Born. I like the Star Is Born a lot but that was mainly because Bradley Cooper did a really good job.
I cannot stand Phoenix. I can't say his first name, so I don't say it. I cannot stand him. I guess I call him just Phoenix. I cannot stand him. I don't like anything he does.
I mean, I get it. I can't stand Mark Ruffalo. I think he's the most overrated fucking actor. I couldn't stand him before I realized he's a complete piece of shit too. I'm like, this guy is the most one note. He just always has a kind of.
For me, it's getting to the point the same way with Mark Hamill. Like, I understand he was Luke Skywalker and the voice of Joker, but I would never take that away that he's very talented at what he's able to do. But he's such a fucking piece of shit every day. It is a Trump tweet every day on the hour. There's a Trump tweet. Does this man not have any life attached to him outside of being some sort of like just plant to just get paid to tweet about how much he doesn't like Trump? Is that it?
Yeah,
that's all his personalities involved into. Really? Like, fuck that guy.
At least what's the actors from Sopranos has come out now and essentially said, I wish actors would start speaking out against the Democrats and the fact that they're not liberals anymore. A woman from Sopranos, and she said I was DeMayo. Yeah,
Drea DiMatteo.
Really?
Yep. And she's like, I was a Kennedy supporter. And being that he's now, she did not come out and say she's voting for Trump, but she said, I'm going to go with what Kennedy is going with. And so that's an indicator she's going to vote Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she even admitted, this is probably, I'm not going to get any more work from this point on. That right there, that's true bravery.
Yeah.
That is true.
Wait, hold on.
If
Kennedy said that?
No. Oh. She's an actress from The Sopranos.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said Kathleen Kennedy. I was like, damn.
No,
unless we're living in a different.
The thing is, there are enough actors that are closeted. If not conservative, they're not for the craziness that that's going on within the Democrats. I mean, Matthew McConaughey. You got Matt Damon, Ben Affleck,
McConaughey.
Damon.
One minute he's on one side, 1 minute he's on the other.
Because he doesn't want to lose work because he's a fucking
after
coward.
the Uvalde shooting, he was all like ready to start pulling guns from people.
Mark Wahlberg is the same way.
He was ready to push a bill to take guns from civilians.
He's got all these cryptic posts about quitting Hollywood, and it's like, dude, it's still doing movies.
Who?
Like Mark Wahlberg. A lot of these actors do that. Or Ben Affleck and Matt Damon supposed to do that. Remember they posted that film production company together? That never happened. Like all these guys say they want to retire from Hollywood and quit it. They all people to factor in. This is all they have. When someone says that and they actually do quit, it's a big thing and it makes sense because they've lived enough to do a lot to make themselves like retire and it's gonna be worthwhile. The reason why these guys can't retire everyone is because this is their life. There is nothing else. That's all they've done in life. So if they retire, they're just a buttfuck nobody like the rest of us. And you clout chasing fucks.
But if they actually come out and flat out say those things, then Jonas Rises doesn't have any topics that he can put into his tags. I love that guy.
True. Yeah. I like it when he goes on his on like religious rants. I just kind of like not tune him out. I'm like, come on, stick to the topic.
I found it. Okay. EVS versus Ripetard debate. Yeah. Good gracious.
Yeah, he renamed it that after I came on. Apparently, I'm a Ripetard.
Congratulations.
Okay, congratulations. Where do you start? Let me make it big, like just for my wife. Or we'll start with this. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that one is. 4 men crying about who Ethan has on his channel. It's his channel. He can do what he wants on it. Iron Oxide was such a big fan of yours. He's never bought any of your comics, but goes to F&T meetups. What kind of
wicked burn?
What kind of retard thing did I just read there? What does this last part? What does this last part have to do with anything? That's just one comment here. My brain is already about to just like throw itself out my skull into the highway for a truck to run over.
What's the reply?
Oh Lord, probably some gay bullshit. Look closer. There are 4 teenage girls. There's less bitching at a feminist rally.
I don't get it, but okay.
I mean, to be fair, he can have on his channel whoever he wants. That's fine. But then again, if you have on controversial figures on your channel, you will get flack for that. Even if you don't agree with them 100%. That's just how it works, though. I don't care who anybody has on the channel. He can have veto on, he can have dick on. I don't personally care. But it's just hypocrisy stuff that he talks about compared to what they do and to what Eric does. That's what we're going to issue with. I don't care if he talks to Vito. Who gives a fuck? It's your channel. Do whatever you want. Have anybody, a buddy on you want. It doesn't matter. That's how you have a podcast. Okay.
Well, no, the problem is he's trying to be the dictator of who can and can't sell comic books in the indie scene. Comicsgate isn't about selling, the other Comicsgate creators shit. It's about deciding who can sell and who can't. He's a fucking milkshake girl, Whisper Network cancel pig.
I find it crazy how he was going over the episode of you and Mr. Berger and Matt Barr being there. It's like this guy literally is turned into what remember back then he had that debate with Organized Chaos. He was like, all you do is just EFAP content. Like, dude, look at what you do. This is all you do now. Oh my God, there's 4 people on a podcast talking about how retarded you are. Crazy. Iron Dummy fled when EVS pulled receipts of Air July saying it wasn't Dick and Vito that instigated that.
It's bullshit. I sat through that whole part.
Okay.
We argued about it.
Iron Oxide doesn't even know what Comicsgate is.
Yeah, dude, fuck
no, I made him explain.
Don't
Here's the thing. Him. I told him to explain. Okay, Ethan, what is Comicsgate Kings? It's for industry pros, anybody that's worked in the big 3, blah, 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 and they have to have credentials. But then Cecil's on, Mandy Summers is on it.
There's a bunch of people.
Vito is a comics book king.
Vonster's in it. Vonster's a fucking loser.
None of them have worked on the big ones. What they have in common, they earned it by kissing his ass and rubbing his balls enough to become a Comicsgate king.
Comicsgate
That's
king
all
is
it takes.
To be for people
Suck Ethan's cunt hard enough, and you can be a Comicsgate king. Thus, the name means nothing.
Or do what Bosch did, where he got on his knees, pulled down Ethan's pants, took off his boxers, pulled out his fat 7-inch cock, put it in his mouth, started sucking on it, and put the dick so far down to his esophagus, his eyes rolled back.
Okay.
That's what Bosch did. Just pointing it out in the most descriptive way possible. I love how that guy said he used to be a customer but never bought any of Ethan's comics.
No, I said I would have been.
That's fine. Mr. Burger, Chris Galbar, and Iron Oxide, aka the brains trust of the Iron Age. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. What are these? That makes no sense.
Again, go to something I said other than, I said I was a fan. I haven't bought his books. I watched his live streams. I was going to. She can confirm I was going to get the fucking toys, and I was waiting on the Cyber Frog, the book that hasn't been released yet.
Rusty, Mean Girl, Riley, and Mint have done X on video. Ethan, have you seen it? Rusty, Mean Girl, no. Matt Barr told me.
That's not what I said at all.
Not what happened.
Not even in the video. It's not in this.
Made up bullshit. Wait, Riley and Mint have more authority than me? Right, that's it. I'm done with CG. I think he missed the point of what was going on, but it's fine. It's fine. It's ironic that Mr. Burger says you turn on people quick, given the actions of anti-CG. Okay. You just need to all right. Okay. That's just retardation right there. Dear Eric July. Okay, fuck off. So we're supposed to denounce CG customers like what Disney and Marvel did to us? No one said that. No one said that at all. Like, what is this? Iron Dummy guy has zero self-awareness. That is kind of true. So some days he kind of does have that, actually. Just by the way, we can't control who buys.
You gonna nuke the stream again, buddy? You're on a roll. Keep going.
I'm just kidding. By the way, we can't control who buys our stuff. What does that have to do with this? Like, no fucking shit. You can't. No, McDonald's can't control that. Maybe one day a guy that shot somebody went and bought a burger. Like, what does that mean? Could you imagine not buying at Walmart because SJW spend money there? No one said to denounce them. No one said to do any of that.
No, but if you go into it, what did Ethan spends a whole period talking about how, SJW and degenerate the Saskas are. The Saskas who actually created the Saskas who have more of a right to be comics book kings. If you look at what the criteria is supposed to be.
What did you say during the show? There's like 200 comments here. What did you do? Did you break that, man? Holy shit.
I mainly just laughed at him. And to his fucking fat, stupid fucking Jersey faggot face.
The Iron Guy reinforces the fact that the internet platforms people who would be otherwise rightfully ignored. Also, just like EVS then, right? So, right? That's basically, okay. That's just, the self-awareness in that is just non-existent. All right, something about, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. What is the point of people like Iron Oxide? What is their contribution to anything other than wow? You're supposed to have some sort of contribution. We just talk and chill. That's it. Iron Dildo. Comicsgate is filled with degeneracy. Also, Iron Dildo casually turns on bisexual lighting to go on live stream. We're done. That's
wow.
Just,
I mean, that's where they got to go to lighting.
What the fuck?
I apologize, Bat Sauce. I'll leave Jersey out of it.
Thank God. I'm not no more of those. No more. That's just like, bruh. What audience is cultivated in that? Hey, guy had a debate with the guy that has different viewpoint. You know what? You really have some bad lighting. You can't make this up.
Right there should tell you why you should not engage with these people. They have no common sense.
You turn and you laugh.
Alone.
Iron is so pointless. He feels the need to talk about him. Interesting. Oh my God, you guys are bisexual lighting. That doesn't mean anything.
I mean,
it's just
that lighting's getting me hard.
Oh shit.
The lighting is like doing it for me, man. I'm fucking 12 o'clock right now.
No, really? My point is EVS can't. He's a fucking cancel pig.
Just leave him in his own little world.
He's just trying to, he's too old and fat to do comic books anymore. That's why they don't come out. He'll take money for them, and then he'll take super chats, shitting on other people and making sure to, just keep his fat little fingers wrapped around. I digress. Getting a little worked up.
It's fine. It's all good. It's just these comments are horrible. We'll go over them on Saturday or Friday. We'll just feast on the tears of these idiots. I love it. We need more butter
for that episode, man.
God, man.
Yeah, honestly, I'm more interested in what I'm going to be doing with Mr. Burger and actually getting creators on, helping them promote their stuff, and
so avoiding all that bullshit. then you're the catcher, right? So he's supposed to pitch, and you guys are supposed to basically catch his clout.
What?
Selena, how pumped for Wednesday are you?
Wednesday? Oh, the game show. Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I am fucking dude. Guys, there's an echo.
She has to close the door.
It's your audio. Pull your mic
What it is,
closer.
I don't have my headsets because they're charging. So it's like I keep having to
like I did the show a couple weeks ago by myself. Dude, I when I was done, it's like, give me more. I need more. It was fun, girl. We can have a blast.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Here you go, Walter. Here's more butters.
WZ finally a good Wednesday stream.
Thank you, Walter.
How about MSK catch these hands? Chloe, you have small hands. You can't even fight.
I miss the day when you had an issue with someone, you just beat the shit out of each other and it was done.
No, they have it nowadays for YouTube. Isn't it called like the boxing matches, right?
Yeah, but it's not done because you got the people are fucking still taking shots at each other and your fans take shots at each other. It's not like it used to be.
There's supposed to be one with like Vera Dark and that Alyssa Mercante bitch, but she backed out, claiming she didn't want to deal with some alt-right winger, some gay shit like that. It's like, oh my god.
All kinds of rules and shit. It was stupid.
Let's see. What else is there?
God.
All right.
Neck.
You got to take off?
No, but I did something to my neck, and it's killing me.
Jeez. Let's see. How much did Alien Romulus rank up in the box office? I haven't checked. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it did like 100 million somewhat plus opening weekend. Let me see. What did Alien Romulus do? Should be a profitable.
Is the next one going to be Alien Remus?
So far, it's at 285.
Probably. Actually, that was my guess, Arrow.
Yeah, I would say if they're going to
Romulus and Remus,
right?
I wonder what they're going to do.
Speaking of money, Deadpool Wolverine is projected to hit 1.3 billion or 1.4 billion this week.
The money
with that in mind, it then beats Joker in the adjusted numbers.
I thought it already did.
No, it hadn't.
Oh,
I'll let me re-pull it up and check.
Oh,
it was close. It was close to finally overtaking, but
okay. I remember seeing it was close. Y'all saw at a bus stop in Philly. One of the Philadelphia Eagles took out an ad. They have it's like a cartoon picture of Kamala Harris with an Eagles helmet on, the official candidate of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh no, please. Why does my football team endorse that weirdo? Well, it's because they're in Philadelphia and that okay. I support the team, but I do not support the politics of the team, as I say as a fan.
That's why I tuned out of football for 4 years.
Good Lord, man. Stephen Curry endorsing Kamala Harris, and it's like, of course. Like, why would that be a shocker to anybody?
I've really not even watched football since the kneeling.
Summer of Love.
Oh, yep. The Colin Kaepernick, right?
Oh
yeah.
I thought I saw somewhere that he's trying to get on the flag football team for the Olympics.
He said reports are he's trying to come back. He wants to get back in. You know, he made a lot of people mad because he wanted to make a comic book he wants to make a comic book company and have his comic books all be produced on AI art.
Okay, here we are. Joker, worldwide box office adjusted for numbers, $1.252 billion global. Deadpool and Wolverine, 1.257. Deadpool and Wolverine have now overtaken as the as number one R-rated movie in history.
I'm sorry, man. I hate Joker.
Good Lord. You're so lucky. I don't let politics take away things I love. Yeah, I generally don't either. But it just really does depend, honestly. I don't think I ever have, but if it got to a point where it did do that, I would.
I used to be like that too, but then I got like you said, I got to a point where like me watching and things I love is supporting and like giving money to this organization. So fuck it, I'm done with it. I'm not Like,
well, that's the thing though, is we do that for like everything else too, though. There's so many bad places we already give our money to that goes to bad causes already. It's like it's an endless cycle anyway. Just because you don't do it for one thing, if you do it for something else, it's just as bad, maybe even worse, honestly.
Well, like, look, I know Starbucks is like a shit company, right? And there's only one thing I've ever really enjoyed from that place: the apple cider, hot apple. Because you can't get it anywhere around here. The only place you can ever get it is a Starbucks. But when I found out all the shit they were supporting and all the liberal bullshit, fuck it. I'll deal with not getting hot apple cider when I go somewhere just to not support these fucks.
You could just make it at home.
Yeah, well, I do now. But like if I'm out like somewhere, it's like when it's like Christmas and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But they put whipped cream in that shit. That makes no sense.
Like cornbread with corn.
Oh, I can't. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
Alien Romulus is already the second highest grossing Alien film ever. This film was initially set to be a Hulu release. Yeah, they just want to throw Alien and Predator movies just straight to Hulu at this point.
I mean,
like imagine putting a movie like this just straight to Hulu and making no money off of it. Well, you make money by the subscribers, dude. That doesn't mean shit. Making money off subscribers, that would mean nothing. You know, throw this on there and it would do well for a streaming service. It happened with Prey. People said, why didn't they just put Prey in the theaters? They had to just throw it straight to streaming. Like, no, people would go to the movie theaters to watch Alien and Predator movies. That would happen. I think those are the franchises that would have people that would go watch.
I think they were trying to capitalize on people not being able to afford to go to movies. So they just watch it on Hulu or whatever streaming service. That's what they were counting on.
Yeah, they were just, pumping those streaming numbers. That didn't happen. I love these people. Oh, God. Mexican cornbread master race.
That sounds good. Mexican cornbread. I want to try some of that shit.
Mexican cornbread's the best.
I'm not a fan of Mexican foods. I just don't like the Southwest spice stuff. But I'd definitely try that. It sounds good.
Are you really?
I can't. I'm not a fan of the Southwest. I don't know.
I think I've seen maybe part of the first one. Have I seen the first Terrifier movie? I think I have. He saws the girl in half. That's the only one I watched, and that's already good. That's it. Good Lord. That is how people watch these movies and just like, all right, you guys are weirdos, honestly. James Gunn, when asked what title he would pick for a potential DCU Batman and Superman film, World's Finest. It's like, people are like, congrats, James. It's like, brother, what other title would you fucking pick? It's just not a clap moment. It's like, yes, this should be called World's Finest. I don't know why. It's because it should be. Bruh. Speaking of Joker, Todd Phillips on Joker 2 potentially flopping at the box office. I don't think the second one's making $1 billion. I don't.
Not even close.
No. I think there's a lot of people that don't like it.
It might make $2 billion at the box office.
No, come on.
It's a fucking musical too, man. Like, it's a straight up musical. The directors confirmed this.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought I read something somewhere where he said it's almost like half and half. That's what I initially thought
There's
going
15
in. But
musical scenes, dude.
He said it's in the vein of a 1960s musical. Like,
no. Never trust someone who doesn't like Mexican food, right? That's true. I love Mexican food. I love tasting their Latinas too. I'm just kidding. He says, and I quote, "It doesn't feel like it's dangerous. If there's not a good chance that you're going to fail spectacular, then what's the point?" Yeah, that's the thing is people need to understand DC superhero movies have been not just flopping in the box office. It's like the domestic total numbers they have are not there. People domestically from our own country barely watched any of the last ones that came out. Shazam 2, Blue Beetle, Aquaman 2, and the other one. What was the other one? There's another. The Flash.
I think they're changing too much for the people to keep following this series.
And the thing is,
I think that's just it.
This one, I just don't know how to really gauge the box office of this one. If you just go off last year's numbers, this might just flop spectacularly. Honestly, if we're going off just last year's number. Now, if people generally like the first one, which I feel like is the most common sentiment, or it was pretty divisive, I think movie just lands on pretty divisive. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. I hope it doesn't fail. But
I can tell you this: the trailer man looks like it's gonna be mostly set in the asylum or like scenes inside of his head. And if that's the case, that's definitely
Hi,
gonna flop.
Oatmeal. Nice to meet you. It's your first time here? Oh, then thank you for being here for the first time. I'm not looking forward to a second Joker movie at all. That's true. I don't think no one is. By the way, this is a badass stream. Oh, thank you so much. I try to put out quality content whenever I can. Yeah, make sure you guys say hi to the new guy. Make sure you guys in the chat say hi to this new guy who came out to show us support being a lurker. Say hi to that guy.
I just think that if it takes place in his head, like like the first one, and most of the scenes are in the fucking asylum,
it's not going to do well.
I think I'm still let down that the way they did. Remember when they did the teaser promo for Joker? It was just him in the elevator and the makeup. That was fucking badass.
Yeah,
I liked the movie. I liked the way it ended. And then we didn't know anything about Matt Reeves, the Batman yet, but they did the same thing, just the moody music and him in the mask. I was like, holy shit, they're connected. This movie took place in the 80s. Batman with all the 90s aesthetics they were given to it. I'm like, they're going to make that set in the 90s, and that's going to be the whole tie-in. I was stoked for that. So I was really let down that wasn't the direction they were going with a bigger overarching like world building. Like Todd Phillips would still oversee Joker and any sequels that happened thereafter, but they have a shared universe that could have been cool.
Remember they were going to do the whole. Remember, like you said, they were going to do the whole DC Black Label thing. The next one was supposed to be like on like Deathstroke or Bane in this vein.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really feel like those movies would have anything worthwhile to offer, but it is a kind of a cool idea. But then get back to this is why DC always fails. Why not just do that in an actual universe? Why do we have to get these random standalones? Why does it have to be this way? Why can't it just be in a context where it's all under one universe?
What is your opinion? What is your opinion? I know they had Marvel Max. Is like, what is your opinion that like would comic book movies do better if they were rated R and just all out unadulterated?
That's the next one we're gonna make. Before you go, let's do it. Before you go, hold that thought. I want to do a thing. Just a thing. Let me do my thing.
Okay,
we're gonna do a new thing. I want to hot take.
You want a poll?
To be made. Cold. No, that is yeah, it's called cold take. Cold take to be made. Darnell put one out tonight and we'll discuss it. Let's go. Cold take to be made. Darnell's putting it out there. Would comic book movies do better if you said they're all rated R going forward?
Yeah, like you got you got like Batman rated R, just fucking dark and just, you know what I mean? Just dark and evil and
I would say I can't. Not all superheroes can I would say not all of their tones function with the rated R rating added to them. Because I feel like it's a double-edged sword. A movie being rated R could add to it, but I don't think it's like a super definitive thing where if it is rated R, it's gonna be better. Because we know that there are plenty of rated R movies where they're rated R, but people just go there to see just boobs and tits, Like I don't think
I want to rate. I want a rated R Superman, and I do want to see Lois's boobs.
I would love to see rated R Superman.
Now let's joking aside. Rated R only works with comic book characters, certain characters. It doesn't work for all of them.
Let me change it. Let me fix what I said.
Fuck you.
Rated R, the ones that should be rated R. Do you think those would do better if they were rated R?
Yeah, the ones that should be. Yeah,
it's
already proven to work. Logan was I think that was the highest growing. At least
Deadpool,
of the Wolverine movies.
Not Deadpool Wolverine. The Deadpool Wolverine. Those were
all the Deadpool movies were a success, and they were a relatively lower budget. And now Deadpool and Wolverine's kicking the shit out of everything.
Yeah. I just don't think you need it for every movie because the problem with it, like I would say a Carnage, Venom versus Carnage movie would need to be rated R because they straight up
Real quick, what character out of like DC and Marvel, what character would you pick? Each one of you guys. For rated R. What something that hasn't been made yet. What would be like that should be rated R?
Okay.
One for me.
Punisher or Death Rider.
Skip me. Give me a minute. I gotta think.
I'm
trying to think of ones that haven't been made.
If I can't pick a character, I'll just name a story. Injustice would need to be rated R.
I would pick Green Lantern for a DC movie.
I can see it. Just depending on the storyline.
Marvel.
Okay, yeah, if we can do storyline versus just character.
Yeah,
I can say Darkest Night. Brian,
if you're ever Injustice would have, I would say make that rated R. PG-13 would be too safe for him.
I would take Darkest Night and Brightest Day.
If you're talking about characters, that's hard. Honestly, there's a lot of. I mean, anything with like Justice League Dark would probably need to be rated R. I would say because you're dealing with ghosts and demons and possession and anything like that.
And I missed
like Constantine would probably,
Ghost Rider.
you know, Ghost Rider. That was that not rated R? With Nicolas Cage?
PG-13.
Well, the second one was. The second one was
right.
Yeah, but it was bad.
And to be fair, that didn't help him either. That didn't help that movie at all being rated R.
Nothing was going to help that movie.
No, but like Shaq said, make it rated R, but comic accurate.
Yeah, because not every character, like the Invincible live action movie coming up, that should be rated R. That would need to be rated R because of how much
they're doing an Invincible live action movie.
Really?
Yeah.
No idea.
Robert Kirkman, he talked about it recently. He said they're getting things ready for it. Let's just say.
Like, I wonder if Steven Yeun's gonna play.
He needs to.
Yeah.
But he looks like
let's not kid ourselves. He's gonna get race swapped. Let's not even kid ourselves. Let's just start it right from that.
Why would you think he's gonna get race swapped?
He's gonna be a black kid from Brooklyn.
He's already Asian.
Right. I think they should just leave it. The cartoon is great on its own.
Just another white.
Yeah, it just really just depends. It just really depends on the property though, because the thing with rated R, it can either enhance nor be or could be a burden on your movie. Like the new M. Night Shyamalan movie Trap. That needed to be rated R, given how serious they were actually going with the circumstances and the material of that movie. That needs to be rated R. We were talking about something like maybe what storyline did you say? Blackest Night? Or the one where Batman becomes the White Lantern? That can be played with PG-13. I don't think you make it that hard, PG-13.
I think if you left it all, because I mean, I read it a few times. It was pretty. I mean, it would border on R. I would say.
Yeah. Shaquille says, but you don't want the rated R to go overboard. Yeah, because the thing is, people want rated R movies because they show boobs and tits and sex. That's most of the reason why they like them. It's just
Yeah.
Do you need that to make the movie
Gambit
good?
would be a good rated R movie. Gambit needs to be rated R.
That's the thing is, do you need all that stuff to make a movie good? Like just a bunch of boobs flopping everywhere and a bunch of girls getting fucked? Like no, they could just be PG-13.
There's no nudity in either of the Deadpool movies. I don't any of them. I mean, there was a sex scene, but there was no nudity in it. And it was it's all about violence. No nudity in Logan. So you keep talking about
nudity in Logan? Yes, there were. The girls showed him. The girls showed him the.
Oh my god! In the limo, that one.
You said no nudity. I'm just
that would make it R.
And
that's not even why it was rated R. It's rated R for fucking violence.
He was shirtless too.
Who's boobs in Deadpool 1?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I don't remember boobs.
No, and
remember when Stan Lee was introducing the dancers.
Where?
Okay. I think in Deadpool 1, there was like a half second of her.
Yeah.
Marina Barker.
Then there's the part like in a strip club. You just see a stripper.
That's true. Yeah.
But I mean, that's not the main reason these movies are rated R.
No,
rated R for language and violence.
And that's what I'm getting at. How many storylines you see like broken bones and people just being broken and just ripped apart? That's what I meant by like make it rated R.
Well, you're talking
I got my Deathstroke the Terminator would have to have
Deathstroke movie would have to be pretty much rated R. You guys, that guy's
Blade was already made. It has to be rated R. They fucked up. They fucked over Todd McFarlane by insisting on a PG-13 rating for Spawn.
Spawn fixing that.
Had to be rated R. I know. Hopefully, it fucking happens. It's. I mean. He's been talking about it for a while. Jamie Foxx and Leonardo DiCaprio were both attached.
Oh no!
DiCaprio is supposed to play Twitch.
Like what was the thing you just said a second ago?
I know. I'm not. I think if anybody plays Twitch, I'd get Michael Cera.
What was
Michael Cera or what's his face? DJ Qualls.
That wouldn't be bad.
What did you guys just say a moment ago? There was a thing you just said. Fucking hell.
Spawn?
Not Spawn. Before that.
Deathstroke?
Deathstroke's backstory alone would put him at rated R. Do you know his backstory? This guy had a run of it. Let's just say it's like Captain America, but an evil version of that.
Yeah,
let's just say that. That's how fucked up that is. He even lost his eye because he was trying to save his kid because the kid got his kid got captured in his origin story, so he lost. He has him to die.
Yeah.
Rated R for sure. I would say if you're gonna do anything with Raven, probably rated R.
Nah.
But that's like if you're doing Raven solo stuff, that'll never happen. So
you say that, and all I can think of is rated R Raven. I'm thinking of the fucking horrible Titans show that came out. Where they just that was that was such
a
dog
proper
shit.
Suicide Squad need to be R.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did that in the Suicide Squad was.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Was it rated R?
Yeah. Oh, hard
A
R.
good one. I'm talking about an actual good.
The one with. Yeah, the James Gunn one we watched with
that was rated R. Yeah.
Remember on
God, that movie
I like Scorpio's idea.
Dude, that movie is so fun. We gotta go back and rewatch that James Gunn. So that movie, the Suicide Squad, is so fucking fun, dude. Oh, I loved it. Can't believe people didn't like that shit. That's crazy.
They killed fucking Flag, dude. That pissed me off.
Who gives a fuck about Red Flag? All these guys, dude. In Suicide Squad comics, these characters die repeatedly. That is not a new thing.
Yeah, not Rick Flag.
No,
that was a surprise. I will give you that. That was a surprise. But I know going into a Suicide Squad, anything, most of the characters are gonna die, or a good amount of ones you like are gonna die.
I love how he just fucking wiped them out at the beginning of that movie. That was pretty damn good.
That was good. I liked that movie a lot. Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
WZ
Shark
was
fantastic.
Yeah,
WZ's right. Boobs are more PG because look at Titanic.
And
Dick boobs, and that was PG.
Yep.
Remember people? Oh my god! It's how you can tell you're not you, Bad Sauce. But it's how you can tell you're talking to a non-comic fan. They're like, "Why did Harley Quinn fuck a guy and kill him?" And you're just like, "What?"
Because she's Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
it's like mentally deranged. It makes sense why she would do that. It makes perfect sense why she would fuck a guy and kill him.
By ever turning her into some kind of feminist icon / anti-hero, trying to make her DC's Deadpool was fucking retarded.
Yeah.
I don't know why they ever did that. That was so bad. That was just stupid. But that's
I like the character. I'm not. There are a lot of very anti Harley Quinn folks out there. I'm not. The way they depicted her in the Suicide Squad, I thought they did a lot better with the character that time.
Yeah,
and she would fuck the guy and then kill him.
I just was so people were like,
well, he was also. You want her to be heroic. Well, he was talking about, massacring his own people, including women and children. Okay.
Oh, we know, but that's okay with them because they have the free Palestine flags.
Shit. Really?
Josh Brolin has been offered the role of Hal Jordan.
I can see that, man.
Yeah, I could see that.
Would he have the funny bits that Hal Jordan has, like the comedic aspect to him? You think he would?
We'll look back at Deadpool 2.
Remember in Deadpool 2?
You're right. Oh,
well, hopefully they don't make the suit animated this time.
Or you mean the CGI way they did it? Oh yeah, that was ugly.
Is anybody else kind of like, all right, they've tried to do Hal so many times. Why don't we focus on Jon Stewart,
Kyle,
or, even Guy Gardner?
I think Jon Stewart's only popular amongst like people like us. I don't think he hits.
I think Guy Gardner would be a better choice.
Maybe Guy Gardner probably would too.
Jeremy,
you can't do Alan Scott now. They
fucked up Alan Scott.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I have a fondness for Kyle Rayner because of the fact he's an artist, and I drew
Kyle,
I drew a big picture of him. Drew in Prismacolor a huge picture of him, and because I was like, oh man, he's an artist, so his brain comes up with cool shit.
Really? No, that was you were right. You said Kyle. I fucking said Jeremy because I was thinking Jeremy Rayner. My brain's
Christopher Nolan's Tenet released 4 years ago today. Did you guys watch
one remembers?
No. I watched it. It's a long movie.
6 times, and I cannot lie for life of me.
You still don't get it? There's no way. Come on, man. You're trolling. You're lying.
Everybody, that's all I've heard.
Also,
that was one that word of mouth prevented me from seeing it.
And from what I heard, the sound mixing on it was mainly theater. And you could only watch it. You can't watch it outside the theater.
No.
So WC says it was good. So I might give it a chance.
I
like the actor.
It's so long.
Denzel's
it's so long and
it's
slow.
such a long movie, though. And it's so unnecessarily long.
Can't keep my attention.
I thought Tenet wasn't a bad movie. It's a solid movie. I wouldn't call it a great movie or a good one. It's just
I've liked everything that Chris Nolan's done, so I might as well watch it.
It's just why would you support a black guy though? I heard you don't like those people.
I just said I really like the actor. That's Denzel Washington's kid.
Yeah.
Oh God,
He was in Black Klansman. He's a good actor.
Ooh, Knives Out 3 is coming out.
Knives Out 3, yeah. Well, it was confirmed to be 3 movies initially up front.
Oh, okay. I thought it was after the second one, it just kind of like disappeared.
Knives Out 3. Who's watching Gladiator 2?
Yeah, what's the necessary about Gladiator?
I'll go see it.
60th birthday for Keanu Reeves? No way.
Holy
He's 60.
fuck.
Oh, happy birthday, Keanu Reeves. Crazy. He's 60. John Watts on why he's not returning to direct Spider-Man 4 because your first 2 movies stunk. His first 2 Spider-Man movies stunk. Homecoming is like really meh, and Far From Home is certainly one of the movies ever made. Let's just call it that. He only really kind of cooked with No Way Home, and that was mostly Sony having to put in Andrew and Toby. No way he did that on his own compared to those first 2 Spider movies. This guy, he might be, given how this trilogy will go, I will say this, 10 years from now, when we have like episode 2000 of the show, he's going to get looked at as a great superhero movie director, given those his first 2 movies really aren't that good at all. This guy's going to be overrated forever.
Homecoming was pretty decent. It was a pretty decent movie.
Oof. He says that was such a specific moment in time, and the reaction to that movie was so unbelievable. It's never going to be like this ever again. Yeah, even Deadpool Wolverine didn't have the same hype that No Way Home did. Like, No Way Home was the last bastion of like that big hype for the MCU. I don't know if any other movie for them is going to have it outside of like just Avengers movies. You know, Avengers movies will have that.
It may not have that hype by the time we get there because there's nothing coming down the pipe.
When is Avengers 5 coming out? 2026?
Wait, you think that Deadpool and Wolverine didn't have as much hype as
not as much, not even close.
I agree. I don't think so.
I don't remember No Way Home even having any much hype compared to.
Where were you at?
Oh my god!
No way!
What? So
here's
where
the
were
thing.
you at in life? Where were you at?
No, everybody was going nuts because the 3 they already knew that there were going to be all 3 Spider-Man. Here's the thing. Deadpool and Wolverine got a lot of hype because Deadpool, Wolverine, they're going to get hype, but Spider-Man is like Spider-Man's something else. You're always going to get a lot more hype with the character of that caliber.
That Toby and Andrew are going to be in it. That was like the worst kept secret that they were going to be in the movie. They even had a trailer.
They didn't even try.
The second trailer where you see Lizard and Sandman getting knocked out. You can tell they edited them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So here's how I explain the hype for No Way Home. I had to get all the way to the top of the theater seat tickets for me and the family because that was the second one on sale.
I went the opening Thursday night packed theater too. Yeah,
I saw Deadpool on Saturday after it came out. There was maybe 18 people in the theater.
No Way Home.
Our theaters were full both times we saw it.
Yeah,
both times I saw it, they were almost completely full.
Yeah. I would say for No Way Home, it was so packed we could barely find seats. I found 1 seat for myself, and I'm just a single dude, obviously hot, rich, and good looking.
Y'all didn't have assigned seating tickets
for my buttfuck theater. No.
Oh, okay.
But for that, all packed. Deadpool Wolverine. I went opening Thursday night, like a lot of people did. I went opening Thursday night for Deadpool Wolverine. Not even close to packed. Deadpool Wolverine had about as many people as It Ends For Us did.
It was the hype. Yeah, like you said, it wasn't enough hype.
Deadpool Wolverine maybe had like, I would say 12, 15 people in there with me, including myself. No Way Home was it had the same hype as like Infinity War, like Endgame and Civil War did.
Yeah. It was still riding that high of Endgame.
But the thing about it is that the Thursday preview, I mean, anyone that actually can afford to go see the movies are at work. So that's already going to reduce the number of people that are showing up, especially the time I went. So granted, yes, the theater wasn't huge. I mean, there was still open seats. But when I went and then saw it on Saturday, no, it was packed.
Yeah, No Way Home had, my God, it was big. Yeah, it's so crazy how that was like almost 3 years ago. Remember Tom Holland went to the screenings and to show. Yeah, like, I don't know. I missed that time for the MCU. I mean, Deadpool Wolverine had its own level of hype compared to it. And I like the way Deadpool Wolverine's hype was a little bit more underrated because the MCU just was so shit in that before it came out. That could factor in the reason why Deadpool Wolverine wasn't as hyped is because there was so much shit after No Way Home. Everyone was just like, like if this is bad, we're probably just done. And it wasn't bad. It's a solid, fun, enjoyable movie. Shang-Chi released 3 years ago. Nobody cares because that's an egg roll. Wong Ching Chong. Deadpool Wolverine crossed $1.25 billion globally. Despicable Me 4 crossed $900 million worldwide. Hell yeah. Grew for the win. Minions W. New poster for Agatha all along. No one gives a fuck. Beetlejuice. Who's gonna go watch the Beetlejuice? I didn't watch the first one, so
I'm gonna.
But you're gonna watch the Beetlejuice?
I'm gonna go because I want the popcorn bucket.
Oh, I want to. Are you talking about Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
I want to see it. I love Beetlejuice.
I think what's her face? The daughter is overrated. Actress overrated, but I'm gonna go see
I
it.
do too. That's the only thing I have a problem with. But
Jenna Ortega, a game's okay. Yeah, there was a rumor that there was going to be a video game set in the Batman. No, that's never happening.
Have any of y'all seen Only Murders in the Building?
That's with Selena Gomez, right? I've heard about it. I heard it was good.
I want to see it.
Really good. Yeah.
Me and my wife watch every episode the day it comes out. It's a really good show to watch.
Okay.
It's really fun show to watch. Like, it's a good little like palate cleanser,
Yeah, to be fair, I've actually heard nothing but good things about it. It's crazy.
It's actually pretty good.
The Snow White live action trailer surpassed 1 million dislikes.
Yeah.
It says nobody cares. Watch Sonic 3 instead, as you should. I'm calling it right now. Disney is moving Mufasa away from Sonic 3. There's no way it comes out the same day.
I don't think
they're going to get crushed.
What
Invincible live action is still in development. What else is here?
I never played that game.
Trap and Borderlands will both release digitally. Less than 3 weeks.
Tomorrow?
No, it already came out. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So here's the film synopsis for Jurassic World Rebirth. Is it just like DC Universe Rebirth? Oh my God. Jurassic World and DC team up. Hell yeah. This is still going to be one of the movies ever made. This just might be the movie to end all movies. Whoo! Let's go. Jurassic World Rebirth takes place 5 years after Dominion. Yeah, because do not do a direct sequel to that steaming pile of dog shit. Those remaining exist in isolated equatorial environments with climates resembling the one in which they once thrived. The 3 most colossal creatures within that tropical biosphere hold the key to a drug that will bring miraculous life-saving benefits to humankind. Well, that just sounds boring and stupid.
Oh, so it sounds like another movie where there's going to be people that are trying to get after the dinosaurs so that they can then sit there and farm them.
And there's a group trying to stop it.
And a group trying to stop it. I mean,
the Crow original director on the new remake. Wow, these reviews are brutal. I thought the remake was a cynical cash grab. Not much cash to grab, it seems. Yikes. Fuck. Well. All right, that's pretty much it for all the new stuff that dropped. The Terminator anime popped out on Netflix. Matt Reeves on the Batman 2 development. We are working away right now. Really excited. Just taking a short break to see the Bat Fun. He's probably talking about the Penguin. Like, are you guys gonna watch the Penguin show?
You want to know what would be a really great horror movie?
Right.
What?
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Behind the scenes, look at the Thor crying scene in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I don't think his brother.
Why was Thor crying? I
think Ryan Reynolds put that in there to force Disney to pay that off in a few years.
Yeah.
A Steve Harvey biopic is in the works. No one's watching that trash. Sigourney Weaver is open to return as Ellen Ripley in a new Alien film.
Then it would break lore, because if it's going to be before Aliens, she's supposed to be, if the next movie is still before Aliens, she's still floating about in space.
Or the time she died in Alien 3, jumping into the
lava.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're going to clone her. They're going to clone her.
Clone her again.
Yeah.
God. Well, Michael says, I don't know. I didn't even know Beetlejuice 2 was coming out that soon. Yeah, marketing for movies has been really bad to the point where people barely even know if they even drop. It's crazy.
That Horde movie.
There's Speak No Evil. I'm gonna go watch that.
Mm.
What else is there? There's that Transformers animated movie coming out. Like, who's really interested in that? Who's watching that?
Oh wow. Oh man, that's rough.
Thor was crying because Selena threw Butters into a bathtub full of bleach. Oh shit!
Y'all stop it! My God.
It's no throw, and she leaped into it.
Not much of a throw if they willingly do it themselves. Am I right? No, there's nothing else happening in filmography. Oh, well, this is not the DVD case. When is Deadpool Wolverine dropping out on DVD? It's probably going to be out around Christmas time. Has to be at this point.
I don't know.
I'm hoping it's for the unrated version.
I'm hoping the rumor of there being a VHS, a box with all three movies on VHS is real.
Oh, dude.
I want that so fucking bad. October 29th.
Okay.
It's coming quick.
Daphne and Keane wants to play X-23 in the MCU. I would 100% do this for the rest of my life. Awesome.
She's good. I'm not against that. As long as they never ever call her Wolverine.
Yeah.
Just call her X-23.
X-23.
There's an animated Everybody Hates Chris revival, just like there's an animated Good Times revival coming.
Why?
If the Everybody Loves Chris has the like Terry Crews reprising his role, that might be funny. That sitcom was very underrated. That was a really funny show.
The blow.
Rocksteady.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
What does that say?
Do I want to accept the cookies? Do I want to accept the cookies? No. I don't want to accept nothing. I'll use the article for a video. I'll just do the headline right here. Rocksteady has begun layoffs due to the poor performance of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Geez, it's almost as if like no one wanted that. People just wanted basically another Batman Arkham game. Could have just did Batman Beyond. It was the easiest time to do Batman Beyond. Could have just got a new voice actor for Kevin Conroy since he's dead. Rest in peace. One of the greatest Batman to ever live for the voice acting. Could have just did that. But no. Suicide Squad. I genuinely like the Suicide Squad as characters. I like what they do for they have for DC Comics and everything. I do like Suicide Squad, but they are not popular. Okay, guys, it doesn't hit. Nothing's hit for these characters. Okay, it's just Harley Quinn. The only reason why people even check this shit out is if Harley Quinn's on it, and that goes to show you how popular she is. But actually, all they are, over half of the quality assurance team has been let go, plus multiple other staff members. One member was let go during their paternity leave. No one wanted this.
Well, you want to know what? The one that got booted during their paternity leave may have grounds for a lawsuit because they can't fire anyone when they're on a maternity or paternity leave. They have to wait until they come back.
Depends on the laws in the state because
true.
Like here, they can let you go for at any time and just
right to work.
Yeah, just say, we don't need people.
I imagine this comment section is going to be absolute hell. Hey, Teen, I haven't talked to him in a while. I got to talk to him again. Good guy. If you're working
him in a while,
if you were working on this piece of trash, you should have kept as much money as possible. You knew this was going to flop. Can't wait for the Concord dev to close as well. Moonlight Warrior, this fucking loser piece of shit shill. I'm tired of hardworking employees paying the price for overpaid executive mistakes. Okay.
No, he's right.
Nope.
I mean,
hey, I don't disagree with this. I understand where he's coming from with this. Usually he just spouts another with a bunch of nonsense. But I agree with that one.
It's actually a good
that one I don't mind. He cooked with that one a little bit. As per usual, the decision makers and executives avoid rightful punishment, and instead the workers are punished. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh
Welcome to the free market system.
Yep.
This is actually quite funny because it implies that WB and Rocksteady were surprised that following up the Arkham games with a mediocre looter shooter where you play as C-ranked characters, killing the JL was a bad idea. Nobody that played the Arkham games, and I played Arkham Asylum, City, and Origins. The only game I haven't played was Night, but I know what happens in Night because I watched the cutscene movie and everything. I will be playing Arkham Knight on I can't reveal that yet, but I will eventually be playing it for you guys. No, anybody that played this series, even when they dropped new games, nobody wanted this. Who the fuck asked for this? Oh my god, my game just lost us a whole bunch of fucking money. No fucking shit, it lost you money. If you're a Batman Arkham fan, why would you want this?
You gonna tell me nobody wanted a fat, gay, lesbian Mrs. Freeze?
What?
Go woke, go.
I'm sorry, fat, gay, Asian, lesbian Mrs. Freeze, replacing, Victor Freeze.
And absolutely horrendous. Like, the thing is, eventually, will I play this? Well, sure. If I ever got a console to play, I'm not saying I wouldn't. The problem here is like, why would anybody, as a fan of Arkham games, buy this? Who
only play that if someone gives you their copy? Don't go fucking buy that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, what? Why would a clearance sale?
Or buy it on eBay.
Clearance sale, man.
GameStop.
The Green Lantern King Shark. Holy fuck.
Wait, what?
Yeah. King Shark.
Able to that's an actual costume you can get on the character.
Actual costume.
That's not photoshopped.
Yep.
Wow.
Like I hate when people do that. Well, you guys just let the game fail. You didn't buy it yourself.
Yeah. That's what happens when you make something that nobody wants. It's gonna fail.
That's literally how customers are. You make something I don't give a fuck for, I ain't buying.
And to be fair, you can make something nobody wants. If it's good, people will probably give it a shot.
Yeah. Like that's the thing is, that's not the same Rocksteady that we know that created the Arkham games. Those main guys were already gone and left the company to do different things. That it's just Rocksteady in name. It's not what people previously hold them up as a pedigree as the previous Arkham games. Like nobody wanted to play that, and nobody wanted a fucking looter shooter game in an Arkham series. Just all they do is make a Batman Beyond game. It's Batman. It's a sequel to Arkham Knight. Futuristic Neo-looking Gotham, get the original voice actor of Terry McGinnis and get it and recast. Obviously, you have to recast him for Kevin Conroy to be Old Man Bruce. There you go, million. I just sold you so many copies right there.
Get Michael Keaton
recast the Joker.
Obviously, you have to recast the Joker. True. You could even get a Return to the Joker plot for it. I just gave you $1 million idea.
Mask of the Phantasm. That was Batman or Batman Beyond.
That's anime series.
Batman.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised that they're surprised that no one bought that. I'm shocked that you're shocked. Bro, what? Did you see those trailers? Also, keep in mind, remember, this game was delayed too. Remember that other Batman game that came out from WB Games Montreal, the one that did Arkham Origins?
Yes.
Gotham Knights? That just went and gone. No one gave a fuck about that. That came out, existed, and died. A horrible death that no one remembers.
It existed.
It's a game that gamed, and characters for characters, I guess.
Characters were characters. Weapons were used.
Weapons were not used because no one played that shit. Don't play that shit, dude. No weapons were used at all. Don't lie for them. So it says anywhere between 15 and 33 employees were cut. Poor performance of Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, cited as reason for restructuring. Now they're gonna restructure. Oh, please, mercy on my soul. Oh, I hate these people. So stupid. Good Lord. Not just QA staff being let go. Well, consequences hit them hard. I hope they learned the right lessons from this. Yeah, don't make shit no one's gonna pay. Yeah, they probably won't. And second of all, don't make shit no one wants. It's that simple. Sorry, that's just how it works, you know? That's a lie. That's something MSK would wear. Selena, on a scale of Taylor Swift to Vito, where does MSK rank? What the hell? I'm going to get Selena a Dazzler comic for her birthday because she looks like Taylor Swift. A trade paperback. Oh, shit, a whole trade. I'm going to get her a Taylor Swift shirt. Don't you wear like a medium or something?
I don't want a Taylor Swift shirt.
Why not?
I won't wear it.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. So my gift's not good enough. Okay. All right. Now you hurt my feelings. All right. Iron, I don't know how you put up with that bullshit. Oh my god.
I'll just put it on Thor.
Also, my gift's good enough for a fucking dog. Your fucking dog. That's crazy.
He is not a dog. He's my baby.
No, that's a dog.
He's my baby.
Yeah, he's a dog, Selena. He can't speak to you.
He's speaking to me right now.
He's whimpering. He's sad.
He's talking. Speak. Say hi.
She's gone insane. She's just mentally deranged at this point. We've lost her.
Clearly, you're not you've never had animals. Animals talk to us.
Yeah. Hear him and see.
Have you not seen the Secret Life of Pets? Come on.
I hate it here. Oh,
Yeah, I'm fixing to hit the old dusty trail. Are you guys going for much longer? You can keep going. You just won't have me because I got to get up for work in the morning.
yeah. We're probably going to wrap it up here in just a moment. There's really nothing else more to go over. EVS is fat and retarded as usual, and I love shitting on that guy every single day, year round. Let's make a deal. Selena has to wear the shirt if MSK mounts his TV and watches the reunion with Darnell. God, we're gonna watch the movie. Watching the movie is gonna happen before mounting the TV. God,
it might have.
Keep saying, "Oh, you gonna remember what would happen in it?" Of course.
Yes, yeah.
I remember what I watch.
That thing is, I can actually remember a movie pretty much verbatim if I watch it. Not only enough times, I can mostly remember if I watch it once. Then again, I might be fuzzy on the dialogue because you watch so many movies, dialogue just jumbles in your brain most of the time.
If it keeps my interest, I can remember the movie.
Yeah, especially Joker.
That one did. It was a pretty decent movie. Trap.
No,
Decent movie.
Oh shit! All right, let's start with outros. We'll start with Darnell. What you got planned coming up, man?
Well, here tomorrow night, Wednesday night, me and Selena will be co-hosting trivia with Mr. Berger. Then I'll be running back over here for Top G's if there's room. Friday, depending on if the topic is what we were talking about earlier, I may not be there Friday night. Then there is Curse of Strahd this Saturday. We moved it to this weekend. I will not be able to make it, so I won't be there.
What?
I got a pretty long I schedule things every other weekend because of the game, and we moved it, so I can't play.
What the hell?
Got a family event. So yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, get away from us. We're fucking crazy, actually. You know.
Might talk to him. Maybe we should push it back because Strider can't be on next week. That's why he moved it up ahead. Maybe we should just
Sunday
2 weeks out, or even
good.
Yeah,
I can have all you guys to myself then. Works out like a charm, just like I planned.
Well, throw it out there to him, see what he thinks.
Yeah, Nate, cancel your show and then come over here. Oh, I love getting on the cloud.
Read the private chat.
Private chat.
Read what I said. Read what I said.
Maybe I can just massage your balls then.
Okay.
Oh man, I haven't been reading this the private chat. You wanted me to show my popcorn bucket? Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there, yeah.
As you guys know, my bookshelf's over there. Just saying.
Yay.
Thank you, Thor. Thank you, Thor. Good lord. Goddamn dogs. Don't worry, Selena. You have already won the deal. Miss K is never mounting that TV. I'm not gonna mount it anyway. I was just gonna put it on a fucking TV stand, like I have
on a TV stand I don't own yet.
Thank you, Thor. Good lord, man.
Keep talking to Thor.
Hey,
Thor.
Oh, no. I actually do own a TV stand. It's just not it's too tall. I have one in there. It's just I don't know if I would maybe I just probably just go get a new one. I don't know. That one's a little too tall, honestly. But then again, I don't know. You guys can't see it. I'm talking like
do you want it to show up on stream?
It's literally taller than that. You see where that switch is? The light switch?
Yeah.
It's about as tall as it's even taller than that. It's about right there. That's how tall.
Where were you gonna put it?
Well, it's mostly in there to just hold my packages from my comic books.
Well, Where were you gonna put
I was initially gonna put it in here over there with the TV, but it's just too tall. Like, and I don't want to just knock it over and the TV falls. So I'll probably just get a smaller stand. Honestly, I don't know. Still thinking. Selena, what you have planned going on beside not wearing your headset and talking to your dogs?
I'm wearing it now. I had to charge it.
My brain's gonna collapse. Don't pay attention to me.
What is it? So Wednesday we're doing the show with Mr. Burger, right?
Yes, ma'am. 9:15 Central.
Yeah, we got that, and then I'm not sure. I'm supposed to be doing some kind of like horror movie thing with Mr. Burger as well. I don't know what day it was supposed to be. I know he mentioned Thursday, but I don't know if it'll be this coming Thursday.
I think it is this week. It's Wednesday or Thursday.
Is it? Okay, so it's definitely not Wednesday, but I think it's Thursday. And then Friday, weekly Rogues Gallery, and whenever you decide to send me the link, and I'm playing. And I'm gonna try really hard to get my channel started this month. So.
That's lies. That's a lie. Never happening.
No, it's not. It's not a lie.
These are lies.
Hey, I gained 2 more subscribers tonight.
Don't tell me that. That breaks my heart. That you're still not doing anything. You're just collecting subscribers like fucking gym badges, like Astrid in Pokemon. Crazy. But like, how can you do videos if they're always whimpering like that? They don't like ever. They don't. That's why you don't get dogs like that. These guys never shut up.
Okay, that streams are nothing. My dogs are everything. So if I don't ever do a stream, I don't care.
If you got a quiet dog like most people do, they would just look
What's
at you.
A quiet dog.
Most people.
The dogs look at you. They want to get fed, and they go and sleep.
I know very few dogs that are not like about to die.
Not like that.
Gosh, man.
They love my dogs.
Shaquille Oatmeal says, "Thanks for the stream. Yeah, anytime, man. It was great to have you around. If you were a lurker for a long time and you finally, came out just like I did. Gosh, I'll be around a lot more. This is my work account. My main is Chaka. I'll see you guys around. Yeah, man. Thank you for being here tonight. Is that a cat or Thor? That is just Thor because he's getting laid. Thor's getting blown right now by a female dog, and Thor's getting more sex than me. So I'm just sad." Selena is the same person, and a little whomper doesn't trigger her. MSK looks like the type of person that would get a pet rock. What are you, patch? Okay. Oh my god. Iron, what do you have planned coming up?
Let me think here. Got Rogues Gallery on Friday. The pitch has been pushed back until Tuesday, September 10th. That'll be the first the night show, and then he's going to be Mr. Burger and Crow will be doing the daytime show on Thursdays. Then we'll keep it going after that. I'm actually working on something with Common Nerd, doing a movie stream here. We're working out the details on that, but looking forward to it. Space Jockeys just hit episode 2. Next week on Sunday, it'll be episode 3. We're going to be talking about the new Terminator anime on Netflix, Terminator Zero, I think it's called.
Yes,
I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things. So it's nice talking about something that's actually good for a change. And still trying to time management in some the solo streams. Well, quasi solo. It'll be either me and whoever wants to join, talking about more political current event type stuff. But we'll see how that goes. Haven't worked it out yet.
Yeah, man. I would say just write everything down to see where your days line up with stuff. That's what I do.
Oh shit. Yeah, right now my days everything's all fucking over the place. It's like,
yeah, I would just say the reason if you write everything down, you'll see where you're at and where you have free time for other things. I say yes, we are gonna do the union. I'm gonna do it. I promise, guys. I love talking about movies. I love it.
Really freezes over.
Yeah, that's not true. He's fucking with me. So after the union, we'll probably just pick another whatever movie on Netflix Donna wants to watch. I would prefer to do something new because some people haven't seen, obviously.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna get it done. I promise. I do not lie to people. Drunken Emerald Arrow. What you got planned coming up beside not saving the city?
Sleep.
Oh, awesome.
Back here on Saturday. I mean on Friday and Saturday this week. It's a nice work week that is short, which is great. And I would like to announce that Selena gained another follower on her YouTube channel. I subscribed.
Nice.
So she's got another one. And
trash. I hate you.
Everybody go subscribe to Selena right now just to bother MSK.
He's never putting out content. It doesn't exist.
Thank you, Junkin.
Do it.
There's dudes literally lighting off fireworks right now. Why? It's August. No, it's September. Bruh.
One more.
It's Labor Day weekend.
You got one more.
I got another subscriber.
She's never doing content. This lady's never doing videos ever. Weeks for me to gain.
Thanks, Michael.
It takes weeks for me to gain 1 subscriber. She gained like 3 in a minute. Crazy. All I gotta do is just be a girl.
Everybody do it. Do it now. Look at
all I gotta
face.
do is just be a girl.
Wait. So hold on one second. You have 1,000 subscribers. What are you talking about?
I might as well just have 1 subscriber.
Selena's now up to 38 subscribers.
Don't tell me that.
No, give me what? Hold on. I have to go see this. Are you serious? I am. Thanks, guys.
Fuck.
Damn, Emily, nice. I think I've been at 60 something for like 10 years.
Oh, thank you. I swear I'm gonna get content out. I promise. Oh, MSK is seething.
It's great. It's great.
I'm sorry, MSK. I'm sorry. You just don't have these. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I'm just.
Oh, he's mad.
Come on, man. We got to support our people.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Don't worry, MSK. Don't worry, MSK. I'm only sitting at 9 subscribers.
I've come to talk with you again. All right.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Like I said, man, I think I've been at like 60 something subscribers for like fucking 10 years, dude.
It was very depressing. We were joking about suicide.
It was the cringiest esports interview ever. It's gold if you ever watch that live. That was peak cinema. It was like the most nerdiest of kids. Hey, you qualify for being professional gamers. Yeah, we were just joking about offing ourselves when we did it. What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. This is for EBS.
He just looks like a clown, so
okay.
All right. But yes, thank you guys for being here as always. I got a lot of stuff planned for you guys. And Tom King is the greatest comic book writer of all time. He certainly understands Batman on a level that no other writer has understood him on. He truly breathtaking writing. Like my dick was getting hard when reading this, actually.
Bruh.
Wow. You guys are sinners.
what? What the fuck?
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
The fuck?
God. But yes, I'll just change up the outro that I usually do. All right, so I am uploading more consistent content on not only this channel, my comic channel is going to have more consistent content coming up as well. The Iron Man and Cloud9 podcast on the podcasting platforms will have new episodes added very, very soon. I know I've been a little bit behind on that, but I will be getting new episodes up there as well. And if you want to consume the Cloud9 podcast, episodes are currently getting uploaded on Rumble. They're not live streamed through Rumble yet, but when all the episodes are uploaded there, it will be live streamed through YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. That's pretty much it. I gotta go. I'm just gonna go just rest because I'm really, really tired. But we'll be back here tomorrow for Tuesday's Big Showdown. Iron should be here for that since he's not going to be on with Mr. Berger. He should be, but if not, I'll just do the whole Darnell.
If I can, I will.
Yeah, we'll have Selena, so that will, I guess, not be as good, but we'll settle. You know. Oh God.
Oh, I don't know if Selena can tomorrow.
Oh, we weren't inviting her anyways. That's boys' night.
Oh, okay.
Have a great night, buddy. Yes. Thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Iron Man podcast. Hopefully everyone had a really good Labor Day weekend, and we will see you guys